Alright, we should be live. Hello, everyone! Welcome to the JesterCast, where the madness never ends and sanity has left the building. I, of course, am your host. I am the court jester. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Hello. Oh, I do not know what this accent is. Thank you. And with me right now are my bros, my dudes, my amigos, Mr. Jack and Mr. Matthew.
Hi,
Hey there. Well, I'm still trying to figure out how to get the chat working. I just don't know. I think you've gone live.
No, yeah, we're live. I see the green thing.
I'm trying to figure out. Ah, there it is. Apparently, it's the wrong. Ah.
Whoop.
You good there, dude?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright. Alright. Now, y'all are probably wondering, what do I have planned for this stream? What could it possibly be? Well, I shall tell you. How many of you are familiar with the show Dan Versus?
Oh boy.
Heard of
Not
it?
sure. Game Grumps, I think.
No, not Game Grumps. It's an actual cartoon show.
Dan versus
It's an actual cartoon show.
animation versus.
No.
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, Dan Versus is a cartoon show that was on Discovery Family, I think back when it was still the Hub, and basically it's about this angry little man named Dan who is basically he's angry at the world, and every single episode has him getting pissed off at something. And it's just like I'm going to get revenge on this because it somehow has wronged him in some way. Most of the time, scratching or destroying his car.
Okay.
Wait, is that where that meme comes from? Of him not paying his taxes? He doesn't care who they send.
I don't care who the IRS sends. I am not paying taxes. Yep, that's it.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's. I knew I knew that from somewhere.
Hi, Dan.
That's pretty funny.
I just moved in next door. I'm a supermodel. I don't care who the IRS sends. I am not paying taxes.
I think we may need to get this show on the road before we end up.
We're already live, dude.
Not what I mean. Saying get the show on the road before we end up. I mean, if we keep quoting this, we are gonna end up getting copyright claimed.
What do you mean copyright
That's the
claim?
extent of all I know.
We would get copyright claim if we actually use clips from the show.
Touche. But moving on. Anyway, I think the point of this is to see what the stream has against us. Oh, here we go. Oh, great. Says Faith said, no, not that voice. I know that voice.
It's not Suction Cup Man, Faith.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what is that?
A suction cup, man?
You know,
Oh, I am
fuck
such
you,
a
you
poor
can't kill
innocent
Suction Cup
soul.
Man. Look at me go.
Oh my god, there it is.
Oh, no, I am such a poor innocent soul. I have no idea about anything.
That is not the voice I'm using, Faith. It's a much more subdued version. If I was doing Suction Cup Man, the accent would be much thicker.
Hmm.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Man, if it was ever that voice, I think I am gonna burst laughing again.
Look at me go!
Anyway. Oh,
my god.
Had to reply to Faith again.
Hmm.
Yeah, apparently.
Anyways, but yeah, I was thinking doing a script reading of that because I thought it would be funny.
All right. I mean, I'm going into this
I mean,
completely.
it works, just as long as... Oh, wait. There is a twist, isn't there?
What do you mean there's a twist? There's no twist.
Oh. Anyway, let's see. If I had to find that...
Unfortunately, there's only one script that's completely finished, and that's for the episode called The Wolf Man. So Dan versus the Wolf Man.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, that one with the werewolf, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it seems I got a response from Faith. She says, "Hi, Matt. I gotta make you a little character. I'm sorry you don't have one."
Oh yeah, because we all have little chibi characters, and you don't have one yet.
I know, it's probably for the... No, if I say anything now, it's gonna get me in a lot of trouble. But anyway,
Yeah. Anyways, that's one plan, one idea, one thing. And the other is, where is it? That being a tier list. I know, a tier list on this stream, what a shock!
no, yeah, what a shock.
I don't see it
I
that
know, you're
often
the funny
either.
one. I know, Court, you're the funny one. I gotta leave myself. I'll see myself out.
I am the
I
entertainer.
meant off the stage. See, that's what I mean. I'll see myself off the stage.
You're explaining the joke, Matt. If you have to explain a joke, there is no joke.
Yeah.
Well, don't look at me. I'm just in charge of catering.
Jack is the waiter at this establishment.
I mean, I thought he'd be more of a masquerade type guy, you know? Masquerade party? I mean, judging by his chibi character, he has a mask on and everything.
He's a samurai, dude.
Uh oh, right.
Well, that was the idea.
Oh, this is a good one. Every time I hear Matt's voice, I think of Moxie from once again from Faith.
Yes.
Hmm.
I mean, I
The
can
ori-
kind of see it.
Definitely have a similar register. I can hear it. Oh yeah, no, I could definitely hear it.
Oh yeah. I mean, to be fair, I do sound kind of like Richard Horvitz in my normal voice, but at the same time, I was told my real voice sounds like Steven Universe.
I don't see it.
Yeah, Zach Callison?
Maybe a little.
You don't see it, huh?
Well, if we're talking about Steven, no, I don't see it. If we're talking about Zach Callison, then yeah, that I can kind of see.
Maybe that's what they meant.
Yeah, I meant Zach Callison because that's because I'm talking about teen Steven, not kid.
Gotcha. All right. Anyways, getting off topic. So, you may be wondering, tier list. What about this tier list shall we be doing? Faith or not about ours, chop. So, you may be wondering, what is the tier list for? I shall tell you, my friends. We are going to be ranking sodas. Because, why the fuck not? We got nothing better to do.
I mean, to be fair, literally, I literally have one opinion on one drink only. Diet Coke S tier, no matter what type, especially the caffeine free.
Well, we'll get
Diet
that when we
doesn't
get
agree
to
with
that.
me.
So yeah, this is literally called the definitive soda tier list. So we're gonna figure out what's the definitive sodas. So rankings are same as usual. S A B blah 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 blah. Are we ready to possibly get diabetes from all the soda?
If we get diabetes, please don't bring that up in front of my my dad. He actually does have it.
Ooh. Well, I mean, to be fair, so does my dad.
Yeah, I got friends that have diabetes too.
Ouch.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
didn't know that.
Elder Faith is just still
Anyway.
like, wait, but I'm not there.
Before
This
we-
is illegal.
If I'm not there, wait, whoa, back up. Before we get off topic again,
Sensing a theme here.
sensing a theme.
No, but
Anyway, before we get off topic again,
Yes.
let's start.
All right then. Okay. First on the list, we have. First on the list, we have 7 Up Cherry.
Random again, huh?
Yeah, this is cherry
Can't say
flavored
I've
7
had
Up.
that one.
I mean, they're selected at random again.
No, they're alphabetical.
Oh,
Oh yeah, numbers come in alphabetical order because they always start the numbers start the alphabet before the A.
Yes.
Okay,
Alright.
that makes sense.
Alright, so 7 Up Cherry. I've had a lot of cherry flavored drinks. I'm not sure I've ever had cherry flavored 7 Up.
Uh, I've never had Seven Up. I haven't had Seven Up in a long time. So, well, actually, I don't remember having it.
I know for sure I did not. I've never had the 7 Up cherry. I've had 7 Up. I still remember what that tastes like, but that's not the flavor we're discussing right now.
Yeah. I mean, if it tastes anything
If
like
you had plain Seven Up, then you might.
if it tastes anything like cherry,
Sorry.
it's fine. If it tastes anything like cherry Coke, then wait. Cherry Coke is literally a combination of Coke and cherry. Okay. So take away the Coke and you just have. I think it's just gonna have to go in the never had it. So
Yeah.
We're just gonna have to take this one off the list.
yeah, never had it. Always have to make it.
Sorry, cherries.
Doesn't mean we don't love you. All right. And of course, right next to it is Diet Cherry 7 Up. So right there. All right. Diet 7 Up. Normal flavor.
Mm, I've never had diet drinks in general. I mean, well, that's not true. I did have it once, but it really didn't agree with me.
Ooh. So going off of that, where would you put it?
Oof.
I mean, well, because this is a diet 7 Up, right?
Yeah.
Right. No, I mean, I've only ever had um diet Pepsi, and because of the bad experience there, I never had a diet related soda ever again. Never looked back.
Yeah, you know what? Fair enough.
Oof.
I think the only time I've ever had diet soda is when I have a couple swigs from my dad's Diet Coke, which he gets from the store.
Mm.
Oh man.
All right. Okay, so never had. Okay, normal 7-Up. Now we're getting to the good stuff.
Mm. Regular 7-Up.
Okay. Well, as I said before, I don't remember if I had 7 Up or not.
Yeah, I
It's like I
remember it.
said, I was a little.
Yeah, ergo, your
Like I
opinion
said, I
isn't.
was a little kid at the time.
Yeah, so ergo, your opinion is invalid. Eh.
Yeah, touche. My opinion would be invalidated at that point.
All right. Okay. For me personally, I'd say 7-Up's pretty good. Good. I personally consider myself more of a Sprite guy, but honestly, it's pretty good. I give it like an A or a B.
Jack, your opinion?
I'm more towards A because whereas most would probably choose Sprite, I pick 7-Up just because I also like their imagery and their branding over the years. I don't know. It just struck more to my chord somehow.
Yeah, fair enough.
Ah, yeah, that's fair.
It's asking no chance cola champagne is there, and no, from what I'm seeing, there is no cola champagne. Guy, I want to try that though.
That sounds quite rich.
Yeah.
Cola champagne
I mean, just from from the name, it sounds rich.
sounds rich like alcohol.
I'm gonna get drunk on cola.
I love that line. Although to be fair, there was originally. Oh, we got someone here.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here's Sweat.
Hey, Sweat.
Nice Sweat.
Hey, Sweat.
How's it going?
Going good.
Ooh, kind of loud there, but yeah.
We're ranking
Good.
soda on a tier list.
Oh, ranking soda?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so how far did you get?
Uh,
We're at
so far we've done
Uh,
cherry 7-Up, diet cherry 7-Up, and diet 7-Up, all of which we put in never had because none of us have had it.
yeah.
I've had all of them.
Oh, okay, awesome.
what?
We have
Oh,
opinion.
so
We
then
have an
you
opinion
can.
now. Okay. All right. Then let's start again and get Sweat's opinion where she would put these. Cherry 7-Up.
Cherry 7 Up. Let's see. That was pretty good, especially on ice. I would give that about an A or a B.
All right.
Hmm. Hmm.
All right. We'll play a B.
It's very refreshing.
All right. Now diet cherry 7-Up because yes, we have the diet versions as well.
Same thing.
Okay.
It tastes very similar. It tastes pretty similar to the regular.
Fair enough. And diet 7-Up, just like the normal stuff that you see in the stores.
I give that one about a B. I don't drink it as much, or I don't. The last time I drank it, it was like, it was okay. It was just like, it's there, I can wash whatever I'm eating down, so it's okay for a quick pinch.
All right. Awesome.
Hmm.
All right. Now you're all caught up because currently we're on normal 7-Up. And Jack saying it's an A.
I hear you.
Uh,
Remember when they came up with that 7 Up that had the antioxidants?
The what now?
Yeah, didn't you?
Antioxidants.
The stuff that's good for you? Yeah, 7 Up
Yeah,
is
the
good.
healthy stuff. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. But I think that was when I was little, right?
Those were a few years ago, yeah, when they were trying to make soda more healthy.
Huh. Well,
All right.
they tried.
Yeah.
They tried, and most potentially some of them failed.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Diet A&W cream soda.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Cream soda.
Oh
Cream
yeah,
soda. Oh my goodness.
I had that when I was a kid. That was actually pretty good. But my dad never bought the diet stuff. We always had the regular A&W cream soda. And what we would do is we would get vanilla ice cream and pour the soda over it.
Oh, that sounds so
Ooh.
good.
Goodness.
God.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna make me hungry.
That's what my dad does with Coke too. But cream soda is actually now the thing with cream soda. It's very thick and rich.
Oh yes, it is.
Definitely.
Mhm.
Even the diet stuff. The diet stuff tastes a little watered down though.
Hmm.
All right.
Hey.
My,
I would
So-
imagine.
So where would you put
well,
the
the
diet
stuff I've had, it's. If I'm having it with something, I guess I would put. I'm gonna give it between a B minus to a C plus, just because I'm not used to drinking the diet cream soda.
Hmm.
Oh,
But
Diet Cream soda. That makes more sense.
yeah, diet cream soda, not the regular.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll put
That's why I said. That's why I was. That's why I was saying it tasted watered down, because the diet cream just tastes like someone just like put a lot of water in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
Yeah,
All right. Normal A&W cream soda.
that
Now
is
that
S
is
tier.
the bomb.
That is an
That's
That
S
is the
tier.
bomb.
That
Like
is an
I
S tier in my opinion.
My opinion too, because that is the bomb.
Heck yeah. I mean, just
When I was
with ice cream. Shit yeah.
Yeah. In fact, when I was a kid, we had an old fashioned A&W restaurant where the waitresses would come out on roller skates to your car.
Hmm.
We had one of those, and that was like the best. Like my dad took us there, and we would get fried cheese curds, a burger, and a root beer float with the A&W cream soda root beer.
Nice.
You
Like,
are making me hungry.
know what was really funny about it though? When I was a kid, I would always since I sat I remember this. When I was sitting in a car seat, I would try to pull myself up to see the girls on the roller skate because some of them would do tricks like spin around or something, and I'm like, I want to see, and
Oh.
that's when I learned to escape my car seat as a baby.
Aw.
So
Okay,
sweet.
so yeah, I'll tell you the story later, but let's do the tier list and I'll tell you the car seat story.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the next soda?
uh, Diet A&W root beer.
So we're just
Now
going to
we're
class.
on the root beer topic.
Okay.
I've had the diversion. So.
It's okay. I mean, when it comes to diet, it really is a matter of taste. I prefer the regular A&W root beer. I would give this one a C though.
All right. All right. Now normal A&W root beer. In my opinion, this is a fucking S.
I agree.
I haven't had any of that because I had root beer once. Didn't sit well with me.
I fucking
That's
love root beer. Beer. My one of my favorite things to do with root beer. Beer. I'm pretty sure most of us can agree with this. Root beer floats. They are the bomb.
That's exactly what I was
Or-
talking about with.
Yeah, I think Sweat said that before.
Yeah, I did. But I told you that we would get a bowl of ice cream and pour the root beer over it. So I guess that's more of a root beer sundae rather than a float.
Yeah.
Because a float, you have more soda to ice cream.
Huh.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
more.
that
what I
Yeah,
was
does
there's
make
thinking
a
about.
sense.
The parts.
yeah, a root beer float is more of a drink rather than an actual dessert,
Yeah.
in
That's
my opinion, at least.
yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I've had like the drink, the root beer float drink, rather than like a dessert.
Actually, in my town, I told you that I live in a state where we have a lot of breweries. In my town, we actually have a brewery that also does its own root beer,
Ooh.
other than regular beer. I'd say it's pretty good.
Hmm.
We also do other sodas too, more like town-based sodas, I guess you want to call it, because it's not called state; it's town or village-based.
So
Oh,
like craft
an
soda.
indie restaurant, right?
Or microbrew. That's it, microbrew, like microbrew sodas.
Ah, nice.
Oh, an
Yeah,
indie brew, right?
yeah. A lot of people around here do like independent brews, and every year we hold like our own version of Oktoberfest where we show off like craft beers and everything. And it's so much fun to see like the different kind of like lagers and everything, and the colors. And when you go on the tour in the beer factory, that is a lot of fun.
Mm.
All right. Anyways,
As much as I.
What was that?
I was just gonna move on to the next soda.
Okay.
Okay, next we have Diet Bangs root beer. I don't think I've ever had Bangs.
Bang?
I think
I
that was
haven't.
an indie drink.
I had it once.
I have not had that.
Yeah. And normal Bangs root beer, I've never had that either. I've never had either of the Bangs. The only Bangs I've had are when I had my hair cut.
Never had any of them.
Yeah.
I haven't even heard of them.
I think I've had it at least once. I see it in the stores all the time. I'm fairly certain I did try one once, but it didn't leave like any particularly strong impression on me. So
So no lasting effects.
nah.
Or
n-
impression. It didn't leave an impression on you.
Yeah,
That's-
not really a strong any strong impression whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, indie drinks don't always leave the same impression as, corporate drinks. But that's just
Na-
me being a corporate sellout to a degree.
All right.
I think you mean. I think they call it name brand.
Yeah, name brand.
Yeah. So
As
what's
opposed to indie brand.
Yeah. So what's the next soda?
Canada Dry Cranberry Ginger Ale.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Let's just hope it's not the diet brand. Ugh.
No, it's not
No,
diet.
this is
It's just the normal stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
Canada. This is Canada Dry with cranberry, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, cranberry.
I actually drank this whenever I felt like my stomach hurt, and it was really good for your stomach. Ginger ale is really good for your stomach if you're like sick, like if you're nauseous. If you wait till it's flat and drink it, it really settles your stomach. And the cranberry is an actual extra boost too.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I think I was told the cranberry's the healthy part of it.
Yeah, cranberries are actually good for your uh, basically for the fluids in your system. Cleaning you out.
Yeah. For
Oh yeah.
It actually helps you prevent kidney stones.
Yep.
I think it's because of the calcium buildup that causes that stuff. But moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where are we putting
Actually,
this?
Canada Dry. I would put this taste wise. I would definitely put this in like B or A. I prefer the normal Canada Dry, but I would definitely put this at like a high A.
All right. All right. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I've had a little bit of it sometimes. Sometimes pretty good stuff. All right.
Actually, in my state, we have cranberry festivals.
Nice. Okay.
Just to make the ginger ale itself.
We do. We actually have a whole place that does cranberry soda.
Nice. Okay, next we have
Okay, let's
Like-
continue.
yeah. Next we have Canada Dry Ginger Ale and Lemonade.
I have not had that one.
Ooh, that one sounds nice.
It does sound. It actually sounds refreshing.
Yeah, it's
Very.
really refreshing.
Ugh. I am telling you guys, you're making me hungry.
Don't you mean thirsty?
He's thirsty.
Well, to be fair,
Thirsty.
my appetite can't compare. Besides, I have a drink right there.
Yeah, I've got 3 drinks. I've got hint water that's got blackberry. I've got bubbly, the bubbly sparkling water, and that's about it.
All right.
But I have to say, I had never had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neither.
Okay. Next up, Canada Dry Diet Ginger Ale.
Never had it.
Never had it.
Never had.
Ugh. Yeah.
And now Canada Dry Normal Ginger Ale.
I would say high A.
Yeah, it's a solid one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely helps sell when I have a.
But I haven't had it, so
Yeah, it definitely helps sell when I have an upset stomach.
I know ginger ale is good for an upset stomach anyway. So I've had ginger
Yeah.
ale before, but I don't know about this brand.
Yeah.
I've had Canada Dry ginger ale. I actually would have it if I was like feeling sick at work. So I would definitely say it's a high A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Time to start going through the Coca-Colas.
Mm.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there are a lot of. Actually, my neighbor works for Coca-Cola, so I get to try some of the new stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay,
Well,
Coca-Cola.
I'm talking about.
What?
Coca-Cola
Well,
caffeine
sparkling
free.
water. Never had it.
Never
Like I
had it.
said, I actually stopped drinking the different Coca-Colas a while back, but I still remember having some of them. I mostly drink like the sparkling water that they come out with from Coca-Cola, like AHA and everything.
Okay.
Baja Blast? You're kidding me.
No, AHA, H-A-A-H-A, like AHA. It's sparkling water, not a soda.
Or as I call it, the drink that's obviously named after an 80s band.
Pretty much. I mean, there are some good stuff, but Coca-Cola caffeine-free, I have never had.
Yeah.
Wait, is
I had caffeine-free Diet Coca-Cola, but
it the same thing as Coke Zero?
I think it's just a name
Actually-
change.
Huh.
not always. Diet Coke and Coke Zero are a little different.
Hmm.
Oh, remember that time they actually came out with that thing called New Coke or Coke something? When they changed the recipe and then they went back to Coke Classic.
I vaguely remember that. Yeah, I heard that bombed big time.
Yeah, it did.
Ouch.
When
It did.
Yeah.
actually, there's a rumor they said that they did it on purpose just to boost sales for like Coca-Cola. Like they bring out something really bad, let it tank, and then bring back the old one and boost sales.
I'm
Interesting.
not surprised.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Next one is Cherry Coke. So Coca-Cola Cherry.
oh, I've had that. That one's tasty.
Yeah, it
It
might be
is.
just an
It
S. It's
changes
probably my
taste.
favorite of the Cokes.
I agree. I will put it in S. That is something that you want to crack over some ice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, here's a quick question. Whenever you go to the movie theater and you put like soda over ice, why does it taste so much better when you get like at a movie theater or at a restaurant? Why does soda taste so good that way?
Hmm.
Haven't you noticed that? Like, yeah, it's good out of the can, but when like you go to a restaurant and you're drinking it like right out of the glass, it tastes like almost a little bit better.
Yeah, there's something about drinks in glass that somehow enhance the effect. I mean, even glass bottles taste have a
Oh yeah.
than
Oh yeah, those old glass bottles. I remember them talking about how I know I'm getting a little off topic here, but they say if you preserve a wine bottle made of glass for a long time, yeah,
Hmm.
it tastes better with age.
Hmm.
Okay. All right, normal Coke.
But that's like I said, off topic. But anyway,
I would definitely say cherry Coke is an S.
Yeah. Okay, normal
I
Coke.
agree with that.
Normal Coke
Had
is a
it bef-
classic.
it was the original Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
In fact, I had that before I switched to diet.
Yeah.
I used to drink. I was obsessed with the stuff when I was a kid. My
Me
dad would
too.
always get. My dad would always get mad because my brother and I would scarf sodas. Like his Coca Cola's like, God damn it, leave me some. But you got two kids. You got like kids under the age of 10, and there's Coca Cola in the fridge, ice cold Coca Cola. What do you expect? We had to ask for a soda when we were kids because it's like you cannot have a Coca-Cola unless we say so, and that's actually a good thing. You have to like put a limit on how much soda a kid drinks, especially if it's Coke, because that stuff, uh, that stuff can it is addicting as it is in the name.
Yeah, it's addicting.
Gosh, I can't count how many times kids in my class had done reports on the guy who invented Coca-Cola.
So let's get back on topic.
Right. Let's continue.
Right.
Let's just put it in straight S because a lot of us agree that it's a good soda.
Yeah, it's an amazing soda.
Agreed.
Sure.
And since it's one of the classics, I'm gonna have to. I wish there was a higher tier for this.
S plus.
Possibly. Like I said, I wish.
Yeah,
But
I
anyway.
think there's something like that. Anyway.
yeah. Next one is okay. This is new. I've never seen this before. Coca-Cola Life.
Oh, I actually saw
What?
this at. Yeah, they came up with these new Coca-Colas, like Coca-Cola Rosea and everything, and then there's Dreamland Coca-Cola. It's supposed to be like flavored, like. And now I haven't had them, but I've heard that they're supposed to have like unique flavors, like a cream soda taste or something.
Well, according to this can, reading the picture, it's apparently supposed to be sweetened with cane sugar and stevia.
I was about to say.
Oh, you mean Steriva?
No, stevia.
Steriva, I think.
Stevia.
Yeah, Steriva. Yeah, Steriva. That's kind of redundant because cane sugar and Steriva are both the sweeteners.
Hmm.
So basically, it's over sweetened.
Pretty much.
Sounds like it's.
I'm guessing it's like, oh, yeah, they actually have like Tic Tac Coca-Cola now, but let's see. I don't know even where to put this because I've never had it.
Well,
I
then let's
can't
just put it never
remember
had
if
it.
I I've seen it before though.
Yeah, I never had it.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Mm-mm.
Okay, Coca-Cola Orange Vanilla.
Ooh, I've had that.
Oh, that one, I think I'm. That one is a. Let's see,
Oh.
orange and vanilla flavor.
It's
Right?
pretty unique.
I can't remember if I've actually had it. I've been curious, but never. Can't
I've
remember.
had it once back when I was in high school.
Huh.
It was in one of the drink machines, and I thought I'd give it a try one day, and I had some extra pocket cash. And it was pretty good. I mean, it's not something you want to have every day. It's definitely like it's like when you find like a snack cake in the vending machine. You're like, oh, that looks good. I'm gonna have that.
Yeah, I remember
Just
when
something different.
I remember when I had it. It was I think my exact reaction was it tasted like a Coca-Cola Dreamsicle.
Ooh.
And I'm pretty
Ooh.
yeah, that was my impression of it back then.
Yeah. So I think this is like a high A. It was really good.
I agree. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
All right.
Same here.
All right. All right. Okay, Coca-Cola Vanilla. So no orange, just vanilla. Coca-Cola Vanilla.
I've had it.
I've had it.
It tastes kind of like a cream soda with the vanilla in it.
Yeah.
I think I've had that before. It's just cream soda, so yeah, I think I've had it.
Yeah, it basically tastes like a Coca-Cola that's basically like a cream soda. A cream soda
Exactly.
Coca-Cola.
So where would we put it?
Yeah, that would be.
I would definitely put this like in A. It's definitely good, but a little too rich for me.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Fair enough.
I can get behind that.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't exactly had it, but I know it's a cream soda, so.
Yeah. Okay, Coca-Cola Zero Sugar.
Never had
Okay,
it.
that one I've actually had. Coke Zero, right?
Same.
Never had it.
Well, okay, where would you put it, Matt?
I've had Coca-Cola Zero Sugar before, and it kind of left a good impression on me. But I'd put it in high B tier. But that's just me being hypocritical. Okay, that was a hypocritical answer. Put it in A.
Okay. All right. Time to go through the crushes.
Oh man, this is gonna take me back.
All right, starting with Crush Grape.
Oh god. You know, I actually never liked grape soda as a kid, but I've had grape crush. And the thing is, what I didn't like about it is that there wasn't enough fizz to it. There wasn't like it always felt like it was like very, very flat.
Wondered one thing. There's always this one echidna character that always likes grape flavored things. Knock knock is the hint.
Yeah, Knuckles.
Yeah. Okay. So where were we playing Grape Crush?
Mm,
Hmm.
let's see. Well, taste-wise, I just don't like that it's flat, but it's okay. For me, I'm gonna put it in C.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I
I haven't had it. I haven't had any of the crushes anyway.
I've had quite a few of them back when I was a kid.
I think I'm more particular to the
I'll
fan.
leave the.
I think I'm more particular for the Fantas than I am the Crushes.
Ooh, yeah,
Since
Fantas are
the.
good. Yeah,
Ooh.
Must be.
Fanta, Fanta, don't you wanna Fanta, Fanta? Some of the commercials weren't fun to sing along to.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
I think I've had my share.
All right.
Yeah, so
But whenever you guys get to the Mountain Dew part, let me know
All right. Okay.
if possible.
All right.
we will.
Okay. Diet
Okay.
Orange or Diet Crush Orange.
Diet Crush Orange. No, I haven't had that one. I've had regular diet. I've had regular Crush, like Crush Orange, but not that one.
Yeah, I don't think I've had it either. Okay. Normal Crush Orange.
Same with grape. It's just weak. So I'm gonna put it in C.
Jack, have you had this one?
Nope. I don't think. Actually, I don't think I've had any of the Crush sodas.
I've had quite a few of them.
Fair enough. Okay. Crush Peach.
Ooh, that one is really, really sweet,
Sounds
in
like
my opinion. That was like way too sweet for me, even as a kid.
Ooh.
I would I would have to put that like in the D tier. Like that is like way too much. And again, it's flat.
Damn. All right. Okay. Crush Pineapple.
Now I haven't had this one.
Yeah, I don't think I've had either. Again, I'm more particular for the Fanta, so I've had Fanta Pineapple, not Crush.
Hmm.
Eh, okay, Crush Strawberry.
Ooh, that one is a very. I'm gonna have to put that one in C again, but that one's because it has like a very thick syrup taste.
Mm.
Ooh, it's like a cough syrup sort of thing.
Not cough syrup. I mean like candy syrup.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to the Diet Cokes. Okay. Alright. Diet Coke Cherry. Oh, wait, this one actually has a
That one's
title
good.
for it. Diet Coke Feisty Cherry.
What?
Nope, haven't had it.
Ooh, first I've heard of it.
Yeah, neither
Yeah.
What a weird name for it. Why not just call it Diet Cherry Coke? Why does it have to be feisty?
Just kidding.
Okay, Diet Coke Ginger Lime.
Never had that. That's new to me.
Yeah, that's a
The ginger lime sounds pleasant.
yeah, that sounds interesting.
I've had Pepsi Lime, but never Coke Lime.
Yeah. Alright, normal Diet Coke.
Yeah, I have that. It's okay. I'd probably put that in like the B or C tier.
I think I'm more partial to C. I just don't. I've never been a big fan of the diet sodas. I'm more partial for like the original recipe.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah. Okay. D Diet Coke Twisted Mango.
Never had it.
Hmm.
That's a very interesting name.
I think that's when people were really getting into more like fruit flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that
Yeah.
phase.
Diet Coke Zesty Blood Orange.
Again, never had it, and it was probably still when everyone wanted that fruit twist to it.
Oh yeah.
funny thing is, I hear the name Blood Orange, I just say like, so it's an orange that went on a murder spree.
Now, I've had actual blood orange, and it's a very rich tasting orange.
Oh yeah.
And when you slice it open, the flesh on the inside is a very dark, almost magenta red.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
It is.
All right. Okay, now we're getting to a soda company I've never heard of before. Diet Right.
Yeah, I've never heard of them either.
I have never heard of that.
Yeah, so this is Diet Right Cherry Cola. I've never heard of the company, so
Nope.
if we never heard the company,
No, I
then we've never
haven't.
had the sodas. So I guess we have no choice but to put
No.
all the Diet Rights into Never Had It.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Sorry, Diet Right Tangerine.
dude.
Sorry, Diet Right Raspberry. Sorry, Diet Right Pure Zero. We've never had any of you. Alright, Diet Dr. Pepper.
Never
It's
had the Diet
okay.
version.
I've had Diet Dr. Pepper. It's okay. I'll put it in like, it's not my first choice. So I put it at like a low B.
Alright. Wait. Diet Dr. Pepper Cherry. How is that different from normal Diet Dr. Pepper?
It's got cherry.
But isn't Dr. Pepper already normally cherry flavored?
Mm-mm.
No.
Dr. Pepper tastes more like if you mixed Coke and Pepsi together.
Yeah, but there's some. I can agree with that, but there's just something else in there that makes it. I don't know.
Uh,
It.
maybe it's because maybe it's got like sarsaparilla in it or something.
Right, that's the word I was looking for. Sarsaparilla.
And that's actually one of the main ingredients for and sarsaparilla is actually a very main component in like root beer and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it has like a mix between Coke, Pepsi, and root beer.
Yes.
So it's got its own it's got its own distinct taste.
Alright.
Very.
Well, apparently I got it mixed up. This isn't Diet Dr. Pepper, it's Diet Dr. Pepper Cherry. Diet Dr. Pepper's a couple ways down.
Oh.
Well, I've had regular Dr. Pepper cherry, and I've had Diet Dr. Pepper. So I guess mixing them together isn't that different. But I'm gonna have to be fair and say I haven't had it.
Yeah. Alright. Normal Dr.
I've
Pepper
had-
Cherry.
I would probably put this in like in the B tier. Again, it's not my first choice.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, Diet Dr. Pepper. Now we're at Diet Dr. Pepper.
Again, like the last one, it's not my first choice, but it is pretty good.
Alright, so B?
Yeah, a B.
Okay. Okay, normal Dr. Pepper.
S is an S for me. I am a Texan. It is practically our state drink.
I would say A for me.
You know, I can agree with
I
you,
would say
Jack.
A for me because
For me personally, I agree with
okay,
Jack.
so we're
I
gonna put
think
it
it's
in
an
F.
S. Like, I've been
I
addicted.
respect that. I respect that. I was gonna say I was gonna put mine in A.
Yeah. Like, I've had this stuff since I was a kid, and I've been addicted to it ever since.
Yeah, it really is all a preference of how you grew up with like certain sodas. Like I grew up with Coke, and you guys grew up with Dr. Pepper, so. But I still respect Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Alright, now we're getting to the Fantas.
I've only had a few Fantas.
Starting with Fanta Grape.
I haven't had the Fanta Grape.
That's a decent one. I mean, probably the only grape soda I've actually had is probably Fanta Grape, but I would put it in B. I mean, that's not my first choice, but it's just all right.
Yeah, I can agree with that. You know, it's like it's alright, but like, I yearn for other Fantas.
Yes.
Oh, did you know in Japan they actually have a melon flavored Fanta?
Oh yes, I've always wanted to try that. Looks good.
Ooh.
I like the bottle it comes in.
Mmm.
All right. Okay, Fanta Orange. This is my personal. This is an S for me. I love this shit.
Oh,
Same.
now I've had Fanta Orange. Now I actually like my Fanta Orange in a specific way. I cannot drink it out of the bottle. I have to have it over ice. It tastes so much better when it's over ice.
I can agree with that too.
But I
Us.
would definitely say this is definitely something I want to have outside. So I would definitely say for me it's an A tier. I'm not partial to orange sodas, but that's one of the only few that I will drink.
Jack, where you stand?
I can go anywhere within the A territory. Maybe S, just because the first thing I think of when Fanta is the orange flavor. I mean, that's the classic for me to go to.
That's great, Addie.
Eh, we'll put it at the top of A.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Fanta Pineapple.
Never had it. How is it?
It's pretty good, I'd say. I'd say not as good as some of the other Fantas I've had, but it's definitely up there. I'd say maybe low A, high B in my opinion.
I have never had it.
It's pretty good. Good. I definitely recommend giving it a try if you see it in the grocery store.
All right.
Fanta Strawberry. This one I've never had. This is probably the only Fanta I've never had.
I think I've had a sip of it and it's okay, but I would say it's more in like the B tier.
I can agree with that. I've had it before too. I don't know. This may be weird to say, but I remember when I drank it. I don't know. Maybe because of how the color threw me off, but
Oh yeah.
drinking sweet plastic.
All right.
I don't know. That's just the impression left in my mind.
Yeah, fair enough. What the hell is this? Okay, this is a soda I have never seen before. This is Fago Delicious Cotton Candy. There's a cotton candy soda?
Big. Oh, I've seen
What's
that.
that name?
I've
Fago?
seen it, but I've not had it.
Spell that.
Yeah, Fago. I've actually seen it at Walmart before. I think it's like one of those novelty sodas. Like, oh, it's cotton candy flavored. Kids, if you want an extra sugar high, here's something for you.
I can't imagine how that would be tasty though. Like, how do you make cotton
Soda.
candy into a soda? That honestly sounds kind of gross.
I can only imagine.
Huh. Weird looking thing. I'm looking at some images.
I mean, I'll give him this. It's definitely marketed nice.
Cotton candy. Oh, it's the blue one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Whenever it's cotton candy, it's usually like pink and blue together.
Yeah, it's usually
Bluish
either
looking
pink,
iced
blue,
tea.
or both.
Hmm. It almost looks like the kind of stuff you probably see used on a set of Star Wars or something.
Or even at like a kid's birthday party.
Hmm.
I can see it now. Hey, you want to have some Fago? You don't want to sell me Fago. I don't want to sell you Fago. You want to go home and rethink your life. I want to go home and rethink my life.
Good one.
Oh my gosh.
Literally the only line from the Star Wars prequels that I actually thought was pretty freaking funny. Alright. Okay, Fresca.
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 I've heard it, but I haven't had it.
Yeah, I never had it. I've seen these before. Just never had it.
Yeah. Okay, Mellow Yellow.
Ooh,
I have not had that in years.
I grew up on Mellow Yellow. I miss that.
I have to put it in like haven't had it in a long time. So I can't really remember how it tastes.
I've never had, so Jack, it looks like you're the deciding factor here.
Well, Mellow Yellow is How would I say it? I guess it's somewhere within the vein of a Sprite or a Seven Up, but it's just more general citrus, like between an orange and lemon.
Oh, generic.
Well, not generic. I mean, I like it when it's just a more general citrus flavor, when it's not trying to lean in too heavily to either orange or lemon, just that in between. And I appreciate that. So for me, mellow yellow is at least a low A.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Yeah. All right, now we're getting to the Mountain Dews.
Oh,
Oh, we need to
tell,
get Matt.
Matt.
Get Matt.
Yes.
Hang on. Let's
Turn on the Matt signal.
okay, here.
Matt man.
Matt man.
Na 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 Matt man. Loud, dude. That was loud. Okay, so I just texted him. We're talking about Mountain Dew now.
I was like doing the last bit of the song.
Loud. I had to say that again.
How much do I bet that probably peaks my mic?
It probably did.
Have you guys ever had like that Mountain Dew, that like the energy drink version of Mountain Dew?
There was an energy drink version?
Yeah, there's an energy drink version of Mountain Dew.
Huh.
Yeah, it was like
It's in those like tall cans.
Yeah, I remember. It was like a Mountain Dew energy drink name. What was it called?
Energy. Was it Mountain Dew Energy?
Not quite. It's been a while. Okay, Matt's in the lobby. We'll ask him.
There he is.
All right.
Hey,
Sorry.
Matt.
Earlier, guys.
Hey, quick question, Matt. Was there a Mountain Dew energy drinks that came out a while back?
Not that I'm sure of.
I remember seeing like tall cans of them. Like I think they were called energy drinks, but like in various flavors. I know one was like pineapple flavor.
Oh, was it called Kickstart?
Yes, that's it.
Kickstart, that
Kickstart.
was
Thank
it.
you.
All right. Time to go through the Mountain Dews with our Mountain Dew expert, Matthew.
Yep.
Yeah, the only reason I talked about this was because my dad used to drink Mountain Dew a lot.
Okay.
My mom drank Mountain Dew a lot when I was younger.
I drank a lot of Mountain Dew. I remember I remember a friend of mine when I was still living in an RV park. He gave me some really grand stuff. Anyways, the first one we have is Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Baja Blast, yes.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, I'm a fan. I love the Baja Blast.
Apparently, I almost forgot. Let me check the. Let me see if it's still there.
Oh, Taco
Yeah,
Bell.
there it goes.
All right.
Yeah, it wasn't a Taco Bell thing where they had like the Baja Blast and like a freezy.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where are we putting the Baja Blast?
It's been a very long time since I had it.
Oh, it's an S tier for me. I still remember the flavor like it was yesterday.
Oh,
When it was the
yeah.
freezy, I always loved having it with my Taco Bell. I agree, it's an S tier.
I don't have an opinion on it since I haven't had Baja Blast.
All right.
But I do know a peculiar person who has in the past.
Okay.
Don't remind me.
Okay.
Don't remind me. He was on the Honeycast multiple times. And Court, you still compare me to him recently.
Kovac? Michael Kovac?
You still compare me to him.
Well, I'm sorry. Anyways, Mountain Dew Code Red.
Never had it.
I've had
Nope.
in my opinion, it's delicious.
Sure.
It was because okay.
How would you describe the flavor?
Basically, the thing Mountain Dew if it punches you in the face with cherry.
Huh.
Oh, cherry, huh? Hmm. That's a lot. That's a lot of cherry flavor, if you ask me.
Yeah, but it works
Too
so
much in my
well.
opinion.
In fact, I particularly love it because of Be More Chill because um in the musical, a big context for the musical. In the musical Be More Chill, the whole context was the idea of the squib, the thing that was inside Jeremy's head. Normal Dew turned the squib off, and Code Red turned it off, off, and I love that musical, and I love Code Red.
Oh my goodness.
So it's a high A for me.
Strange. I thought you'd put it in S tier.
Well, I mean, yeah, I love it, but there's one flavor of Mountain Dew that I honestly prefer above the Code Red.
Mm.
We'll get to that later, won't we?
Yeah. But yeah, that's my opinion on the Code Red.
Okay.
Wait, am I the only one here that's had it?
Pretty much. That's why I asked how would you describe the flavor?
I've never been one for Mountain Dew, except for like the Baja Blast and maybe regular, but taste change.
Yeah.
Life.
I am now making it my goal to get you back into Mountain Dew. I'm kidding, I'm not the.
C'est la vie.
Alright, okay. Diet Mountain Dew.
Never had it.
Yeah.
It's been a very long time since I've had it.
Okay. I think I've had Diet Mountain Dew once, I'm not sure. But ugh. By the way, you guys already do Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, we already went through Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, we already did that.
Oh man.
Hey, you're the one that
crap.
said to call you back when we got the Mountain Dew. You never said anything about Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just sorry.
It's okay.
I just
Okay.
Hey, I drank both Dr. Pepper and Diet Dr. Pepper, so I have an opinion on both of those.
Alright. Fair enough. Anyway, so should we just put Diet Mountain Dew and never had it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Okay. Mountain Dew Ice Ice Baby.
I have never had it.
I knew he was gonna say that. My dad does this all the time.
Blame my dad. He's the one that's. Ugh. But yeah, I've never had this.
Yeah, I don't think I've had this one either. I've seen the bottle before. Looks interesting.
Yeah. Okay, Mountain Dew Live Wire.
Heard of it? Haven't had it.
I have never had, but from this bottle, from the way this bottle looks alone, I want this, and I want this now.
Sounds just like you,
Curious.
Court.
Because one, it's orange, my personal motif. Two, it's called Livewire, aka one of my favorite Superman villains. And three, it looks like it's orange flavored, and orange is my bread and butter.
Again, that's just like you, Court.
What can I say? I like what I like. Like, I'm putting this at the top I've never had because I'm keeping this as a reminder of next time I'm at the store, I'm getting me some of this shit.
Oh boy.
Okay, Mountain Dew Pitch Black.
Oh, that sounds like a blackberry flavor, right?
Well, given it's purple, it's either that or some semblance of grape. But I'd more put I'm leaning. I think it's blackberry.
Huh.
I've never had it,
Hmm.
but I've
This one
like
seems
seen the
sus-
bottle.
This one's kind of sus to me.
Yeah.
I saw the
I can't believe.
pitch black
Oh
vent.
no, I can't. Oh no, he really had to make that reference.
Pitch black is the
I'm
imposter.
sorry.
You really had to go that far.
Yes.
Game, which I really thought I wasn't going to be able to do, or
looks
willing for that
disgusting.
matter.
Oh god. Okay. Okay. Normal
Never
Mountain
thought
Dew.
it. My dad used to have normal Mountain Dew a lot. So, speaking
My
from his
mama.
perspective. Oh, right. Speaking from my dad's perspective, I would say this would be an A for me.
It's an S for me. I love this
My mama
stuff.
used to drink this all the time.
Yeah.
But from my own perspective,
For me
I've
personally,
only had Mountain Dew.
for me personally, normal Mountain Dew is an S. Like I've drank so much of this shit. Every single time I visit my sister's place, she always has like a pack of these, and she's always like, "Hey, why don't you take this pack?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah, thank you."
It's not my first choice soda. I was never partial to Mountain Dew as a kid or as an adult, but it's still a decent soda, but just not my first choice.
Fair enough, but yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Jack, where would you put it?
Well, I could go between A or S. I mean, it is a decent soda, but the reason I rank it so high is just because I admire their marketing team, the stuff that they've done over the years, especially the the Bohemian Rhapsody commercial years ago.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right. Mountain Dew Voltage is next. This is the one I was talking about. This is the one that I would put in S because I remember having this and I remember loving it.
Oh, man. It must have been a real high voltage shocker.
Never had it.
Oh, huh. I'm not sure if I've had it, but it definitely looks appealing to me that I definitely would have wanted to try it.
It's definitely
I
worth
still wonder.
it's definitely worth the money, Jack.
How's the
Yeah.
flavor? Maybe that might jog some memories.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see.
maybe.
Charged with raspberry. So it's basically like a blue raspberry Mountain Dew.
Hmm.
Oh, I see it. Charged with raspberry, citrus flavor, and ginseng with other natural flavors. Huh.
Oh, ginseng?
Oh, well,
Ginseng, like that muscle relaxant?
apparently.
Ginseng's actually an herb that's supposed to be like good to relax you.
Isn't
Yeah.
ginseng also a tea?
That's what I was talking about. That's what I was
Yeah.
talking about. That's what I was talking about. The muscle relaxing herb.
We actually grow it a lot here in my state.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Around where I live, there's a few ginseng farms.
Interesting.
But I have not had it.
Yeah, for me personally,
I'm
Voltage is an S.
unsure.
It's so good.
All right.
I gotta try it sometime.
You
Same.
definitely do.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
Man, I don't consider this a lie. It's just you know, it's just I gotta try it.
Yeah.
Just because of
Yeah. Okay.
recommendations.
Yeah. Okay. The last of the Mountain Dews is Mountain Dew Whiteout.
Oh
is that
no, that's. Sorry, you go first, Sweat.
I was about to say, is that the one that's kind of like that milky white color?
Yes, and it says it's a smooth citrus dew.
Huh.
Never had it. I've seen the bottle, but never had it.
Ooh.
It looks like something I want to turn into a slushy.
Ooh.
It does, doesn't it?
That would be
Yeah.
peak slushy ingredient.
right?
Yeah, it looks like the
Yeah,
main
I agree.
ingredient for a slushy.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Icy better watch out.
All right.
Yeah.
Or they gotta collaborate with them.
Yes. All right.
Actually, wait a minute. I remember now. Didn't Taco Bell actually take the white out and put it into a slushy?
Ooh,
They
did they?
tried at one point, I think.
Yeah, with the Baja Blast. Like they had like different flavors of Mountain Dews, like slushies for a while.
I don't really eat at Taco
Hard
Bell,
to
so I don't
tell.
know.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
I have not had it. Seen it, not had it.
Hmm.
Looks good though.
Oh, looks like they did make it in Canada.
All right. Well, that's it for the Mountain Dew. So if you want to leave now, Matt, you can.
Nah, I still have an opinion on Dr. Peppers. Like the Diet Dr. Pepper and Dr. Pepper, they are really good drinks to me. I still can't believe you guys talked about it without me.
Well, again, we
Well,
didn't know
you
if you
didn't
wanted to be there
ask.
for that.
Yeah, you didn't specify. We were going
Yeah,
alphabetically.
you left and said,
Like,
"Call me back when it's Mountain Dew."
Again, I am so sorry. But anyway,
Well, if you need to
if
know,
you guys want to hear my opinion, that's
where we put
Yeah.
we put if you want to know, Matt, we put Dr. Pepper in S and Diet Dr. Pepper in B.
okay. So that's where I would have. S is where I would have put plain Dr. Pepper anyway.
Hmm.
But the reason but I had Diet Dr. Pepper and tastes about the same as regular Dr. Pepper, just not as let's just put it. I'll put it to you like this. It doesn't have the exact same Dr. Pepper taste. It's just a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
Watered down.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Hence why it's in B.
Yeah.
Although for me, I would have put it in A.
I think we were going off my opinion on that. And didn't we also say about Dr. Pepper Cherry?
Oh yeah, there was
Oh
Dr. Pepper
yeah,
Cherry.
that one was.
I put that one in
Oh
A.
yeah, that one I have not had though, so that means my opinion is invalid.
All right.
Well, I gave it a high mark. Anyway, what's the next soda?
Next soda is Diet Mug Root Beer.
Mug root beer?
Yeah.
You know where they put root beer in a mug?
No,
I think.
No,
it's like that.
it's the
root beer.
brand.
It's
Yeah,
it's the
brand
root
name.
beer brand with the bulldog on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
that stuff.
Mug
That's
root
the
No.
root beer I think I had. The mug brand root beer.
beer.
I've never had it. I've always had A&W.
Yeah, I'm more of an A&W guy too.
Yeah.
A&W or my local root beer.
Yeah. So should we put these in the never had it, or do we have a specific rank for them?
Let's just put in never had it.
Yeah.
All right. Same with the normal stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Actually, I've had mug root beer.
Oh,
I think I remember that.
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
What kind of impression did it leave on you?
Mhm.
Ugh, a bad one. Like, I haven't had root beer yet, and this was my first taste.
Oh, that sucks.
I know.
So where would you put it, man?
I'd probably put it at B, just because, as I know you guys are probably gonna get mad at me for it,
Why would we
and,
get mad at you? We've never had it.
Yeah.
touche! So,
I think you're ready to put it in C or lower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do
We're
not
not gonna
hold
be
back in
offended
your
by that.
opinion,
We
man.
were talking.
Do not hold back.
Yeah.
alright,
We were-
fine. Fine. C or lower. Because apparently, like I said, that left a bad taste in my mouth.
That's understandable. We
Yeah.
were talking about A&W root beer, if you were wondering.
Yeah, I was in that part.
Yeah. Yeah, we weren't talking about root beers in general. each root beer has its own unique taste.
I remember having the mug root beer, and that's the one that really left a bad taste.
Yeah,
I think there's like certain root beers that have like certain water takes, like some that are made with city water and some made with well water.
That may be an issue.
Yeah, I think A&W is a well water root beer, while others are more like city water root beer.
Huh.
Yeah.
So that's
that's
why it
how-
left a bad taste.
So that's my opinion, at least my interpretation of why root beers taste so different. But anyway, what's the next soda?
The next one is 1893 Blackcurrant Cola, which is apparently a byproduct of Pepsi.
I've never had it.
Yeah,
I've had currant, but I've never had it in a soda.
1893? I wasn't even born at the time.
That's the name of
I
the
think
brand,
that's-
not the
Yeah, that's the name of it.
Huh. Well, for an ancient sounding name, it has a very modern, futuristic looking can. That's what I'm
Right?
saying.
Do you have it? Do you have it in the chat?
Hang on.
Okay. Because I want to see what this can looks like.
Here we go.
Looks
Put
like
in the VC chat.
It looks like something you'd see in like a Back to the Future movie.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my lord.
Unique looking can, I'll say that. Oh, you know what reminds? Okay, you know what this reminds me of?
What?
This actually reminds me of like those CO2 canisters.
Oh, carbon dioxide?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a carbon dioxide cylinder or like but yeah, it looks like one of those.
I can totally see it. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, definitely.
That or a beer can. It almost looks like a beer can.
One of those craft beers.
Yeah.
Yes, craft beers. Thank you.
In fact, the funny thing is, I'm looking at
So
the
I
next,
have
I'm looking at the next one, 1893 Citrus Cola. This one looks straight up. This one looks straight up radioactive. Hold on, I'm gonna say it. This looks like something you'd see in like a post-apocalyptic radioactive wasteland sort. Look at that.
Oh no! Know what this looks like? This looks like something you would see back in the '60s when it was during the Cold War and everything, like the atomic age.
Oh, yeah.
That actually
Plain
makes
and generic.
sense.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like something from Fallout.
Yeah, something you get right next to your army ration canister containers.
Yeah. But it looks something like it looks like something out of Fallout.
Yeah.
Hold on. I haven't played Fallout, but I think I know what you're talking about. Post-apocalyptic after a nuclear explosion. Yeah, similar to Fist of the North Star.
I was always that's a good game. I was actually referring to like that time era where it was like the 1950s and everything was like that to the moon and futuristic and everything is aluminum. All that. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Okay, so think like old Disney when they were just starting out with Futureland.
Tomorrowland.
Okay.
Yeah, Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tomorrowland. Thank you. I thought they called it Futureland. I'm sorry. Anyway, I haven't had it, but it definitely looks like something you want to put on like your shelf. It's like a decoration.
The can maybe, but not the drink.
Yeah, the can.
Yeah,
it's definitely a good decoration piece as a can.
Yeah. Okay, next one. What? I'm just assuming we should just put all the 1893s and never had it.
Yeah.
What's this next one?
It's 1893 Ginger Cola.
What does the can look like?
I think that one looks a lot like. I think that one probably tastes like ginger ale.
I'm pretty sure that's the idea, but this looks straight up. This looks straight up out of a steampunk movie.
Ooh.
It does. Now that really
Straight
does look like
out of a.
It's like somebody took a shotgun shell, made it big, and filled it up with soda, but made it look clean.
It looks like It looks like something that you find in a rich guy. It's a rich guy's beer can.
Ooh, yeah.
Like, yeah.
I only drink
Yeah,
Yeah.
ginger
it rem-
cola, thank you very much.
I will love my darling. Can you pass the ginger cola, please?
I like
Oh man,
I like my
tried to-
soda made out of gold, like my women.
Alright,
Can you put more of the cans up here because I want to see more of them. This is getting fun.
Oh, there's only one left after this, and it's the 1893 original cola. I'll send it over. And
Okay,
Ooh boy.
this I gotta see.
Probably
I mean,
in
my-
red.
Probably.
Maybe a very light
Nope.
wow.
pitch black.
That actually looks pretty.
this looks like something
It
a gothy
does.
teen would drink. I need my 1893 original cola. Everything is dark and depressing.
Actually, you know what that reminds me of?
What?
I feel
What
that
does
would
it
be
remind
filled.
you of?
It actually makes me think that there's coffee in it, not soda.
Not
Oh,
that's way of
Coffee?
waking up.
Well,
Well,
I mean-
1893 in your cup.
Well,
know
I've
why.
seen like Starbucks was coming out like with these new nitro brew things, and they had them like in these cola cans that were like painted like a dark brown or black, and that's why it kind of reminds me of the coffee, like coffee drinks.
Hmm.
I know they have something like this in Japan too,
Hmm.
like straight up black coffee.
Right.
Oh yeah, I know those.
I was gonna.
So
bring
yeah,
that
that's why it
up.
reminds me of coffee.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna
Anyways,
bring that up, but also.
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
Continue, Jack.
Oh, just very brief mention. Did you play Final Fantasy 15?
No.
Actually I was gonna play 7. I was thinking of playing 7 because you know.
I'm not a big Final Fantasy fan. I'm more prone to the Kingdom Hearts games myself.
Ooh, I love Kingdom Hearts.
Nice.
I
Because was
think
just
if I
gonna-
ever if I ever played Final Fantasy games, it would probably be 7 for obvious reasons.
All right. Yeah. Anyways, what about 15, Jack?
Okay. The quick mention is there is a coffee brand in that game universe called Ebony that yeah has that's of a similar design, black can like that.
Okay.
Ah, yes, ebony is a dark color, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
a shade of black.
Yeah, it's actually it's another name for black.
Yeah. All right.
See, that's why I thought it was a dark color.
Yeah. Now it's time to prepare because we're going through a lot of Pepsi now.
We already went through 1893, and now we're getting to the main topic.
Yes, starting with Pepsi
Pepsi
caffeine free. Never had it.
Never had it.
Either.
Nope.
Pepsi Wild Cherry.
I think
Never
I had
had
that
it.
one before.
I think I've had it was yeah, I think I had it once. I think it was all right. I think I give it like a B. It was okay.
If I remember last time I had that one, it was probably once. But that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
I never had this stuff.
Yeah, Crystal Pepsi.
Oh
Never had
man,
it.
is that the one with the small tiny rock-like things in there?
No, it was it basically was crystal clear. It didn't have like the dark color.
Yeah, it was like big in the.
Okay, that makes sense.
It was big in the.
Yeah,
So it was more like
It was big in.
so it was more like sparkling water then.
No, it was more akin to like Sprite in a way. It's just that the name Crystal came from the fact it was crystal clear.
Yeah, it was very big in the I think it was big in the 90s, I want to say.
Yeah, 90s. I remember in the 90s it was really big.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Between
saw
the
people
80s and 90s.
buying them off eBay.
No, I'm pretty
and
sure it was
then
the 90s.
tasting them
Because
years later.
I remember I remember being in an 80s live stream. I was in the chat and I was talking if they had like Crystal Pepsi, and they said very clearly that that didn't come until the 90s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They had a lot of good, awesome cans though. I remember they showed their cans when the sugar-free Pepsi was still called Pepsi Free.
Oh yeah, like a lot of diet
Oh.
sodas those back then.
Yeah. So it looks like we're putting.
Anyway.
So I'm guessing Crystal Pepsi goes and never had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, never. Yeah, never had it.
All right. Okay, Diet Pepsi.
Had it multiple times at Huddle House.
That's the one that set me off on diet sodas in general. Oh.
I haven't had it.
All right. So given your own personal experiences of this check, where would you put it?
Is there a tier below F?
Nope. It's just F.
Ah, well, there you go.
So put it at the bottom of that.
Yeah.
There you have it. Our first F.
Crush it.
Yeah.
All right. Pepsi Max. Maximum taste, no sugar.
Oh,
Never had it.
Man.
Yeah,
Oh
never really been there.
man, can you believe I haven't? I can't believe that I haven't had that one.
What were you saying, Jack?
No, I was just saying, nah, seen it, never really cared to taste it. I don't know, or really try.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. All right. Normal
Yeah.
Pepsi.
That's a good one.
Hmm.
I would say
Another
A.
classic drink.
Yeah.
I would say A.
Yeah, I
At
have to say
least.
A because as much as everyone wants to argue with it, I'm sorry. I'm a Team Coke man. I don't really understand the appeal of Pepsi in my opinion.
No, wait.
Pepsi's also
Um,
a good name to name your cat.
I also have a bias just because of Pepsi Man. I played the
Oh yeah, the
little
Pepsi Man
PS
game.
Pepsi Man game. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You know what? Just for that, I feel that bumps it up to S.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Just for that one reason.
Because Pepsi Man. We salute the
Jack,
Pepsi
you've
Man.
earned your. Jack, you've got yourself some points for that one.
Yeah. Okay. Pepsi made with real sugar. Apparently, this is its own things. Okay. Pepsi Cola made with real sugar.
Never
Okay.
had it.
Yeah.
What does it look like? Oh, well, I don't know. I probably had it, but it probably ranks the same as regular Pepsi anyway.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's what I never had anyway. And Pepsi Vanilla.
That was pretty good.
I don't think I've ever had that one.
I would say it's a B. I'd say B because, again, it's just a little too rich for me. It gives off a cream soda taste. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't there also a Pepsi Lime back in the day?
Think so.
Probably.
Yeah, there was a Pepsi Lime. There was like a commercial for it and everything. It was like Pepsi with a twist of lime.
Ah, yes, that's right. I remember now.
Yeah, the lime twist.
Yeah, yeah.
That was it.
I've had it before when I was a kid, and it was pretty decent. Just didn't have a lot of it.
Yeah, it was just different.
Yeah.
It was all right.
Yeah, I don't think citrus and dark colored sodas didn't really mix well together.
No, they didn't.
Yeah. Alright. Next one is Diet RC Royal Crown Cola.
I've never had RC.
I've had it at least once.
My grandpa used to drink it, but he'd only drink like the regular RC cola.
Yeah.
Alright.
No comment.
Yeah, otherwise I don't think any of us have had the diet.
No, I guess we can all safely say this goes in the haven't had it tier.
All right, and I'm guessing that same goes for the normal RC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might as well.
Okay. Diet Sierra Mist.
Ooh, Sierra Mist.
Never had a
Hmm.
diet, but I've had Sierra. Well, we'll get to that.
Haven't had the diet either. Had regular Sierra Mist though.
All right, I'll put the diet in Sierra Mist, and we'll go to the normal Sierra Mist.
Let's
I
hear each of their opinions first.
Jack, you go first.
Okay, well, I like it. I mean, it to me, it feels like just a very lighter version of either Sprite
Sprite?
or 7-Up. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say that. Sierra Mist is a very more lighter. It's not as heavy on the taste as Sprite is. I definitely would say that this is definitely that lemon lime drink you want to have if you don't want that heavy, like that heavy syrup aftertaste.
Yeah, it's like one of those ones you can drink without any guilt somehow.
Yeah. So I would say I would put this in like a low A, high B, because again, it's not a first choice, but it's definitely something good and refreshing.
I can agree with
Mhm.
that.
All right.
Me too. I haven't had it, but I do agree.
All right. We'll put in low A.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Solid.
Mhm.
All right, Sprite.
Ooh, this is a classic. I
I've
love.
had that. I've had that plenty of times when I was sick. Man.
I loved Sprite when I was a kid. That was like my all-time favorite. That one to me is an S.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Even the diet version, even the diet version of Sprite was good.
Hopefully that one had no ice. Not.
Ice or no ice, I would still drink it.
Yeah,
You.
Yeah,
I can agree with that.
especially when I was a kid. Like if that was the only way my dad could keep me from his Coke is that he got me onto Sprite.
Oh,
You know,
brother, he tricked you, didn't he?
well, here's another thing. This is actually going back to Coke. Back when I was a kid, there was something he would do with his Coke that he would do on long car rides. And this is actually pretty popular in the South. So he would buy a bottle of Coke, he would drink part of it, and then he would have a little bag of salted Planters peanuts. He would open the bag and pour it into the Coke bottle with the Coke. And then whenever we were on the road, he would take he would take that bottle that has the peanuts in it with the Coke and tip it back and have a drink and a snack at the same time. And oddly enough, it tasted really awesome. I would He would let me have like a few swigs of that too, and it was so weird but good at the same time.
Huh.
Hmm.
All right.
Not the weirdest combination I've ever done, but
Yeah.
interesting.
But yeah, that was like something he would do when I was a kid. But when it came to Sprite, I mean, long car rides, that meant I could have an entire bottle of Sprite to myself, and I loved it.
Yeah, that's actually good because I had plenty of those when I was sick. Like I don't even need to explain those details. But anyway, when I was sick, I had Sprite to clear out to clear out everything. You know.
Yeah, yeah, it's whenever you have soda, like if you have like a like if your sinuses are stopped up or like your throat's dry, for some reason having like a Sprite or a 7-Up would just clear it out. I think it's because of the lemon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
7-Up definitely, but like I was thinking because of the stomach problems, not
Oh
that.
yeah, well yeah, it's that's because it's a clear soda. Unlike Pepsi or Coke, which are heavy syrup-based ones, Sprite is more like it's very close to sparkling water, only made with like sugar and everything. But it's a clear soda, so it's easier on your stomach rather than a dark colored soda.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Makes
probably get back
sense.
on topic here.
We're talking
Anyway,
about soda. We are talking about soda.
I mean-
Anyway, yeah, what's the next Sprite?
I mean, you're not wrong. We know what I mean.
Yeah.
Next one is
But
Sprite
before we
Zero.
get to that, we need to put our. Oh, another zero sugar one, huh?
Yeah,
Zero sugar Sprite?
yeah, Sprite Zero.
No, I never had that
Right,
one.
zero.
Never had either.
Never had it.
Hmm. All I ever had was the traditional Sprite.
I've had the other flavors of it.
All right. What were we gonna say, Matt? Before I cut you off.
I've only had the traditional Sprite. That's it.
So classic.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, Diet Squirt. Can I just say one?
Never had it.
Can I just say one inappropriate soda name that is especially in the time we're living in right now?
It's unfortunate that the name didn't age well.
Well, a lot of things don't age well over time, and we all know why.
Mhm.
So, again, I have never had it.
Yeah.
Never had the diet version.
Okay.
Not even I haven't had any version of Squirt.
I've had the
Oh, come on!
I'm sorry. It sounds
Guys,
so
let's-
wrong.
Should I just say it again, just to get just to get the shits and giggles out of court?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm probably
Okay.
gonna say it when we get to the regular one.
Yeah, we're
I have
actually.
never had any of the variations of that particular soda.
Yeah. Okay. Normal Squirt. Squirt. So let's make her opinion clear. Jack.
I've had it and I like it because it's it's basically grapefruit soda, and I like grapefruit. So for me, it goes into at least an A, somewhere with an A tier.
All right. We will give a high A to the Squirt.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Let it
Come
out.
on!
Let it out.
Oh, come on! I knew he'd have his mud in the gutter the moment that word was mentioned.
What can I say? Some people just like their squirts.
Seriously!
Notice how my voice is very calm already.
Yeah, but Court is literally losing his marbles.
I offered to say some jokes to get the shits and giggles out. I mean, the squirts and giggles.
No.
All right, come on, let's get back on topic. What's the next flavor of this particular soda?
Next soda is Sundrop.
Sundrop. Wow.
Sundrop.
Sundrop, yeah.
Ooh.
Ciano
It's been a long time since I had that stuff. It's been a very long time, so I don't remember how it tastes. But now, every time I hear of Sundrop, all I can think of is Sundrop candy from Security Breach.
Sundrop candy?
Yeah, Sundrop energizing candy from the Security Breach game from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh.
Rule breaker.
Okay,
Rule breaker. You are banned from the daycare.
No, that's Sundrop.
Security alert!
No.
Security alert!
Matt.
Woo, woo, woo,
Matt.
woo!
That's Sundrop the character. She's talking about something else.
I
Well,
know, but I couldn't help but think of that the moment I
You hear that, you instantly think of that. And every time I hear about Moondrop, all I can think of is naughty, play, naughty. It's past your bedtime.
Okay, back on
You
topic,
must
people.
punish. Okay, so I have not had Sundrop the soda in like ever, so I can't really give a definite opinion.
me neither.
Jack?
Me neither. I mean, I think I've seen it in stores, but I just
Yeah, I've seen it in stores too.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Alright. Now we're getting to Sunkissed.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
The funny thing is,
This stuff was a
Sorry. Go ahead.
I've had it. Like I've had like Sunkiss as a kid, but again, it's very similar to what I said about the crushed soda. Not my first choice, and it was just like I grabbed it because it was the only soda available. And as a kid, you wanted soda, not water or juice. You wanted soda, at least that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So it
funny
wasn't
thing-
my first choice either. And
Yeah. The funny thing is, when I hear the
Well,
Sunkist name,
sorry.
when I think of the Sunkist name, I don't think of the soda. I think of those fruit snacks that they used to have back in the day.
oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, the
yeah,
Sunkiss
yeah.
fruit snack. Those were actually really good.
Yeah. Most.
Yeah, fruit snacks were like. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say mostly because of the commercials. If you remember, they had those commercials where like you were searching for the fun fruit trees.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember.
They had those last. Oh, 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 oh.
Didn't Sunkiss actually pair up with Nickelodeon and do like the character ones?
I think so.
Yeah, like with Jimmy Neutron, SpongeBob, and Rocket Power and all that.
Yeah, I believe so.
They had like, yeah,
But that was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Wasn't that long ago. It was like
I grew up in the That was like around the 2000s, like early 2000s.
yeah, early 2000s, late 90s.
Yeah, because that's when Jimmy Neutron was coming onto the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if they were making like Rocket Power, then that would definitely have to be late 90s. Considering if I'm correct, that was around the time Rocket Power was on.
Yeah. Let me see. But as for the drink, I would have to put this in like a low C.
Yeah.
Again, not my choice.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have 3 separate flavors of the Sunkiss. We have Sunkiss Grape, Sunkiss Orange, and Sunkiss Strawberry.
Again, all of those, in my opinion, are on the same level as like just plain Sunkiss.
Gotcha.
So low C, in my opinion, for them. But I will ask the others for their opinions.
All right, Jack.
I can agree with that. I mean, Sunkiss for me is just there. I mean, and like you said, if it's the only thing available, yeah, I'll probably grab it and just take a drink, but nothing.
Yeah, but
right
now that I'm older, I'd rather go for water instead of that soda. I'd probably take water instead.
Anyway, as for me, I have not had any of it, so my opinion doesn't count.
And the last soda on this tier list, Surge.
Never had it or even heard of it.
But I've been curious about it.
Surge, huh? Suddenly that makes me think of the character in the IDW comics.
Every time and when I hear that, all I can think of is like the 90s. Like that sounds like a very 90s soda.
It's funny you mention that because I'm looking at the can and it's even
90s.
branded very 90s-esque. Hold on, I'm gonna set a picture of what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I want to see this.
It's very
Mhm.
90s looking.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that looks like something on Nickelodeon. Now I remember what this looked like. Yeah, this is definitely a 90s soda. I have never had it though.
Yeah, definitely.
See, every time I hear the names, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what Sweat's talking about. But whenever I hear the word surge, it makes me think of, if it's electricity based, I can't help but think of Surge the Tenrec.
Is that from DC or Marvel?
IDW.
Sonic character.
Oh, IDW. Sorry. Never. I don't think I've ever seen that.
IDW Sonic takes place sometime after Sonic Forces.
It's been a while since I've been reading the IDW comics. The only time I ever did was reading the Transformer comics, like More Than Meets the Eye and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, more to the point.
Never
Since
had
this-
it.
oh,
Yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah,
Because it's a classic, right? It was like an old time soda.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, this
But
character even matches up.
I think it's still around. It's just you gotta look for it.
Yeah, I still see.
Some of these are like the Where's Waldo soda.
yeah. Anyways, but still, yeah, there you go. That is our soda tier list. And that is a build up to part 2 of the stream, which is, as I mentioned before, a script reading of an episode of Dan Versus.
Oh my gosh, Jan versus. I remember that. I remember one episode. Oh, Dan versus the Wolfman? The one I remember was Dan versus parenting.
Oh yeah, that was good. And I know exactly
That
who.
was a great episode.
Yeah, I know exactly who needs to be who though. Take a wild guess who needs to be Dan. Like, come on, take a wild guess.
You.
You.
You know me too well. And I feel like Chak would be perfect as Chris, because like Chris is like that perfect straight man character.
Okay.
That would leave me.
Uh, and Sweat would be Elise. So I guess that leaves Matt as I don't know. Doing the directions.
Or dial,
But
or like the narrator or something.
Yeah, that's what the directions are.
Okay.
actually, 8:18, and I 8:18 my time, and
Oh,
but if you want me to go ahead with this,
do you have to go, Matt?
see, not really. Here we go.
All right. Well, I was just confused because you mentioned the time. And I thought.
Not really. I still have some time left.
Okay.
I mean, you can go if you need to. Dude, we can handle ours.
The episode begins with Dan sitting on his bed with his head resting on his hands.
I can't believe how much I hate everything.
The door knocks, and
You don't
Dan
have to do
walks
the
over
accent,
to
man.
open it.
Who's gonna be the supermodel?
You could be the supermodel Sweat.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
The,
Hi, Dan. I just moved in.
I remember from the
What?
episode she had like a very seductive sort of voice.
Okay. Hi, Dan. I just moved in next door. I'm a supermodel.
I don't care who the IRS sent. I am not paying taxes.
You're cute and so clever. If you kiss me, I'll make you pancake.
Dan is about to kiss the supermodel when her face turns into a monstrous figure that screams at him. He wakes up to find that he is kissing his alarm clock that is ringing.
Oh, come on! I can almost taste those pancakes.
He Dan gets out of bed and slips on a pie.
No!
Dan walks out of his apartment.
No supermodel, no pancakes. Reality. Why can't I wake from this?
Dan spots his car and gasps.
My car! 3 long scratches? Coarse gray fur? Paw
Dan
prints!
sniffs the fur, licks it, and spits it out.
Paw prints? Deductive reasoning leads me to the conclusion that there can be only one possible culprit. Wolfman!
We're gonna move on past this logo, and then the scene cuts to Chris watering his tomato plant when his mobile phone rings. He looks at the caller ID to see it is from Dan.
Pick up the phone, pick up the phone, pick up the phone, pick up the phone. Are you screened this call? No one screens me! I will not be screened!
Chris sighs, answering the phone.
Hello?
Chris, get over here!
Dan, I thought your court-ordered evaluation was today.
I'm not going. I have been wronged.
Again?
I can't believe it either. I demand vengeance.
Who is it this time?
The worst, most deviant subhuman of them all.
The mailman?
Close, the Wolfman.
The Wolfman? Like from the movies?
Like the movies, but a real one.
Huh.
Just get over here.
Yeah, I told Elise I wouldn't help you with revenge anymore. So...
Get over here right now.
The phone rings again. Chris answers it.
I said now.
Chris walks over to Elise, who is on a laptop.
Hey, Elise, do you need anything from the store?
Was that Dan on the phone?
Yeah, he says he's been wronged.
Who is it this time?
The, Wolfman. I know.
So you're going.
Well, you told me you didn't want me helping Dan with his sins of vengeance anymore.
I just said you shouldn't let Dan push you around. You can go if you want.
Well, in that case, I better go. Dan's set to get over there right now.
Have fun.
Love you.
He
Don't do
gives
anything.
Elise a kiss. And
Don't
Chris
do
exits
anything. Sorry.
Chris exits the house before she can finish.
Don't do anything stupid.
Cut to Chris walking over to Dan outside his apartment.
What took you so long?
Nice to see you too.
Stupid Wolfman, I'll get you.
There's no such thing as a Wolfman, Dan.
How could you be so naive? Look at the fur. Look at the paw prints.
There's an animal shelter right there.
Look.
A sneaker print is shown.
Those are sneaker prints.
Exactly.
Exactly what?
What wears shoes but also has paws? The Wolfman.
So you're saying that the Wolfman's a jogger?
He's an evil beast with an unsavory bloodlust. Of course he jogs.
Okay, if he's wearing those, if he's wearing shoes, what's with the paw prints?
Obviously, he runs like this.
He demonstrates by getting down on his hands and feet, running around and making growling noises.
He doesn't run like that in the movies.
This isn't the movies, this is real life. Stop living in a fantasy world. The Wolfman scratched my car and he must pay. Next month.
Why next month?
Next full moon. Don't you watch movies?
So what are we doing today?
Nothing. Go home.
Cut to Chris sitting next to Elise while reading a book, sorry.
No revenge today?
Nah, got pushed back to next month. Full moon and everything.
Makes sense. Sort of.
Chris catches a passage in his Toxic Buddy Coping with an Angry Friend book.
I should have said that.
That wouldn't work. Too subtle.
1 month later, Halloween night. Elise is handing out candy to 3 trick-or-treaters and heads inside. Chris is seen sitting on a recliner, chocolate all over his face as he eats candy from a bowl. Chris's phone rings and he answers it.
It's the full moon tonight. Get over here.
It's Halloween.
What? So?
So, I'm handing out candy with Elise.
Chris, did you just eat all the candy again?
Yes.
if I if I bring more candy out, will it last until the trick or treaters get here?
I can't guarantee that.
Is that Dan on the phone?
Is that Elise? Don't tell her it's me.
How'd you know?
Snitch!
We're the only two people that call you. Why don't you go help him?
Sweet! Get over here!
He gives Elise a kiss, leaving chocolate all over her lips and rushing off, dropping the bowl, but comes back.
Can I take some candy with me?
The scene cuts to Chris standing outside Dan's apartment as he knocks on the door.
Never mind, I don't need your help. The situation is under control.
Should I be the werewolf kid?
Sure.
Help!
Quiet!
Who's that?
The Wolfman. I caught him.
You caught him.
Yep, mission accomplished.
Help!
Quiet! You can go.
Dan attempts to close the door, but Chris pushes back and opens the door. The kid with a werewolf mask is upside down and tied up.
Oh, Dan, this is not okay.
What isn't okay? I caught the Wolfman.
This isn't the Wolfman. Dan, you caught a trick-or-treater.
Of course it's the Wolfman. Look at him.
Does he have claws?
No,
So how did he scratch your car?
maybe he grows claws.
Dan, there is no such thing as the Wolfman.
Of course there is.
There is not.
I want to go home!
Quiet!
Quiet! You can't go kidnapping children. And don't you know not to go trick-or-treating without an adult?
Yeah, there's a lot of crazies out there. You could end up on a milk carton.
Awfully sorry about this. Ah,
Well, at least you're here to help me with the Wolfman. There he is. Get
Trigger!
Dan, stop!
Sorry.
That's a Yeti!
Sorry about that, Sweat. I really
It's
just...
okay. I just hear. I actually was laughing more at Chad going like, "Dad, stop! It's a Yeti." Okay, let's continue. Matt, you be the Yeti kid.
Okay. Dan and Chris chase after the kid, following as he runs.
He's referring to human form. They continue chasing after kids. He drops his mask. He runs past a cop who's casually about to eat a donut with Chris and Dan behind him. I'm just gonna take over for directions.
Okay, who's the cop?
Jack, you want to be the cop?
Sure.
The cop's about to eat his donut.
Oh, right. I'm a cop. Hey!
Sirens wail and a cell door is heard slamming as Dan and Chris end up in the holding cell. This is much nicer than the last cell I was in.
That's reassuring.
Don't get snippy. The scene cuts to the outside of the police station.
Alright, now, which one of you is Chris? That's me, sir.
The officer pulls out an envelope labeled evidence, placing out the items as he lists them.
Okay, we have a wallet, keys, a comb.
Why do you have a comb? Your hair is boring. Dumps out a locket with a picture of Elisa with a heart.
A locket with a picture in it.
Hey, that's not me! Pulls out 3 odd-looking cubes.
3 bouillon cubes, 2 beef, 1 chicken.
Really?
There might be a super late emergency. Do you mind? I've got a lot on my plate, and I don't need to be spending all day with a couple of knuckleheads like you two.
Oh yeah? What you got going on that's so important?
I'm in the middle of a book I'd like to finish sometime this year.
He pulls out the same Toxic Buddy book Chris was reading earlier.
Oh, good book. Not all of it works, though. Now, what else?
He pulls out another envelope.
Okay, so, are you Dan?
Give me my stuff!
Okay, we've got an enemies list and several expletive-laced letters to someone named Grandma. Also, I feel I should warn you that you are way past the legal limit on pocket lint.
What I do in the privacy of my pockets is my business alone. You can't treat me like this. I know people who pay taxes. And where are my knucks?
Brass knuckles are illegal in California and the rest of the country. They've been confiscated.
Confiscated? Confiscated?
Dan, don't!
Confiscated! I can't believe this. Those were a gift from my mother. How dare you? I'm gonna confiscate this water. He takes a sip of the water cooler and smiles. What's going on here? How dare you? Well, I'm confiscating this, and I'm confiscating your hat.
Sir, do not reach for my hat.
Dan grabs the police officer's hat anyway, walking backward and sticking his tongue out at the officer. The officer tastes Dan several times until his hair is standing on end, smoking. Dan and Chris exit the police station.
Well, that was completely humiliating.
It wasn't my fault. That guy was being difficult.
And whose fault was it that we were jailed for assaulting a minor?
Okay, so maybe the kid wasn't the Wolfman.
Maybe?
Okay, probably. There, are you happy now?
What about the situation would make me happy?
Dan's hair frizzles a bit. The scene cuts to Dan and Chris driving home.
So tired.
That is just like you. One minor run-in with the law and you're set to give up. Not me, pal.
Give up? No, I'm gonna drop you off and go to bed.
And let the Wolfman roam free?
For the last time, there is no...
Dan covers his mouth as a wolf howl is heard. Shh! Did you hear that?
Probably a dog.
Drive north. North, you monkey! Chris turns the car in the other direction towards the freeway as Dan slams his hand on the dashboard as several cars are in traffic. Oh, come on! How could there be a traffic jam at this hour?
Halloween. Normal people are coming back from costume parties, not police stations.
I hate everyone.
You don't hate everyone.
I do. I hate everyone.
All that anger is not good for you, you know? It's eating you alive.
You know what you can eat?
I don't have to be out here driving you around, you know. I've got better things to do than looking for mythical creatures.
He's not mythical. He's scratched.
I have to put up with an
My
awful
car.
lot.
He scratched my car.
I have to put up with an awful lot from you on this stupid quest of yours, but no more. I'm out.
You're stupid.
Stupid. Oh wait. Oh, is that yours?
I think it's supposed to be Dan because I remember Dan said that. So that's an error right there on the scriptwriter's part.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen this series before, so okay.
Yeah. You're stupid.
Next time you should have one of your other friends to help you.
Like who?
I don't know. How about your friend Ted?
He's not talking to me right now.
You know, people struggling with anger.
That's him! The Wolfman is seen rushing past the car. The Wolfman stops what he's doing and stares at Dan confused. Dan gives an evil smirk as the Wolfman glares, causing Dan to glare back. The Wolfman glares some more, giving a growl before howling and jumping on 3 cars.
That's the Wolfman?
Come on, go after him! Pretend he's a sandwich!
What kind of sandwich?
Dan steps in the gas pedal, the car drives forward, leaving a carpet.
Watch out! Stop it! Let go!
You let go!
It's my car!
The Wolfman jumps over more cars as Dan causes him and Chris to skid out of control. We're gonna lose him!
Then let me drive!
Fine! The car swerves some more, causing a donut as the Wolfman is seen waiting at a stoplight, waiting for the light to turn green. As Dan and Chris accidentally run over him, as Chris stops the car. Dan and Chris lean forward to see if they hit him, but the Wolfman's paw reaches on top of their car and they gasp. The Wolfman inches closer towards them and growls while breathing on Chris's windshield, roaring. Dan and Chris hold each other screaming as Chris hits the reverse on the shift and they back up. The Wolfman feels falling off the car dazed as he runs off. What are you doing? Get after him!
I can't move.
Ah! He kicks Chris out of the car and drives off.
You are coming back, right?
The scene cuts to Dan driving Chris's car looking for the Wolfman, using a searchlight to lure him out. Wolfman, come out to play. Scene cuts to Dan driving the car in the park. Wolfman. In the lake. Wolfman. Then through a couple's house. Wolfman. The next scene cuts to Dan driving back as Chris is walking and waits for him.
You didn't have to ditch me.
I think we both know that I did. You froze. You let the team down.
The team.
Team Dan.
Did you at least catch the Wolfman?
No, jerkface! I didn't catch the Wolfman. I lost him on Laurel Canyon, thanks to your freezing up like a bedwetter in winter.
Where could he have gone?
He probably lives around there somewhere. Next full moon, that's where we'll start.
So we try again in a month.
No. Go home. Find silver. We need silver to stop the Wolfman. Come back with as much silver as you can find. And a cupcake. The scene cuts to Chris waiting outside Dan's apartment. You are like the slowest driver in the world.
Is that supposed to say Chris or Dan?
That's supposed to say Chris because he's
Chris, because he's like,
thanks
He's
for
being
helping me, Chris."
sarcastic.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. Thanks for helping me, Chris.
Mama, Chris. Give me your silver. This is it. I told you to bring me all the silver you can find. You bring me one lousy coin.
Yeah, and I'm actually gonna need that back. It's kind of a family heirloom.
As Dan's slowly burning the coin.
It was my great-great-grandfather's lucky silver. Hey, Dan, knock it off!
I need silver to wound Wolfman. It's part of my plan. I'll give it back later.
But it'll be destroyed!
Stop the whining. Dan pans to the hot coin with a hammer. Chris jars in fear. Dan still working as Chris checks his watch. Chris sleeps while Dan welds his coin, creating a silver arrow. Yes, that will do nicely. In 1 month's time, this will pierce the flesh of the Wolfman. Lightning strikes outside.
Huh, that's odd. It's not even raining.
Dan kisses the silver bullet before realizing it's still glowing hot. Ah! Oh, hot.
Do you even own a bow?
Nope, but I know where to get one. The scene cuts to Chris and Dan digging in an archaeological dig site. As the sign reads, "Archaeological dig site, keep out."
I still don't feel right about this.
Keep digging.
I mean, I've done some questionable things before, but this feels like grave robbing. Plus, I've heard this place is haunted.
It's not haunted. Besides, do you know a better place to find a bow?
A sporting goods store, just off the top of my head.
I don't have any money. Besides, shut up.
Ah!
A skull seen on the end of Brish's shovel.
Oh, gross, a skull!
Let me see. Cool.
Yeah.
Dan and Chris continue to dig. Chris falls asleep as Dan crawls out of the pit carrying a crossbow. Finally.
Oh, you got it?
No thanks to you, sleeping ugly. Now drive me home.
What time is it?
4 a.m.
Speaking of time, I should get moving.
Yeah,
All right.
take care,
Alright,
Matt.
man. Thanks for coming out.
Bye.
I'm supposed to have breakfast with Elise and her parents. Been up all night, covered in dirt. I'm going to be completely dead in the morning.
Not as dead as they are. The skeleton warriors rise up out of the ground as the leader with a cracked skull puts his head on and points to Chris, signaling the others to kill him.
Oh no.
Run! Dan and Chris head back to the car as the skeletons pursue them and Chris drives off. In your face, Neolithic indigenous zombies!
Dan, don't taunt the undead.
The scene cuts to the morning as Dan and Chris arrive back at Dan's apartment, Chris looking tired. See you in about a month.
I guess.
Chris drives his car off. Enjoy your stupid breakfast. The scene cuts to Chez Vous restaurant where Chris is snoring in front of Elise and her parents, Don and Elise Sr.
He's been working really hard.
Chris is still snoring as Don glares in disapproval.
Mom, Dad, watch. He does a really cool trick.
She shoves an egg under Chris's plate of salad and sausages as he gobbles it up.
See?
Chris burps as Don sniffs the air and looks away disapprovingly with Elise Sr. shocked. The scene cuts to the full moon again as text reads, another month later. Dan and Chris are sitting in Chris's car holding donuts and coffee respectively as Dan sips. Man, I hate coffee.
Why'd you get it?
I used a bathroom.
What does using their bathroom have to do with anything?
Bathrooms are for customers only, Chris.
Okay, but why'd you get coffee?
We're on a stakeout. You have to have coffee on a stakeout. Tell me how it's possible to have stakeout and then I have a styrofoam cup of Joe.
Whatever. Can we just drop it?
Fine.
Fine.
Fine. I still hate coffee.
Fine. I don't care. Can we please stop talking about the coffee?
Fine. These donuts suck.
Let's stop eating them. Why do we have to take my car?
Do you know how expensive gas is? It's like $7 a gallon.
Right. That's my point. This is your revenge. You should at least chip in for...
A howl is heard and Dan covers Chris's mouth. Shh! Jake trying to see if Wilson is around. Let's roll. He throws the coffee cup, not realizing the window's closed, and it spills all over him and Chris. Ah! Hot coffee!
Ah, all over the car!
Drive! Dan and Chris drive the car, accidentally hitting a cyclist.
Oh no! I ran over another cyclist!
Don't stop! Drive!
Probably at least see if the guy's okay.
He's fine, I saw him get up.
Really?
Absolutely. Cut to a scene where two paramedics are loading the injured cyclist into an ambulance as onlookers watch.
Yeah, he is not fine.
Yeah, he won't be getting up for a long time. The scene cuts back to Dan and Chris pursuing the Wolfman. He's close. I can sense his presence.
You can't sense his presence.
I can't, so shut up. The scene cuts to the Wolfman at a taco place. Tacos. Dan and Chris follow closely toward him. I told you I could sense him! Get close! Dan stands on the chair up to the sunroof and is wielding the bow as the Wolfman is eating tacos and looks in shock as Dan aims to fire, causing him to drop his tacos and run away. Chris, drive!
Right!
Chris speeds the car to pursue the running Wolfman. Keep it steady, buddy. We only have one shot at this. Fetch this, Fido. Dan shoots the arrow as it lands right in the butt of the Wolfman.
Good shot!
We've got him now. Stop here. Chris presses the brakes, running to a trash bin. I knew if we wounded him, he'd lead us to his home.
His wolf den.
Why'd you have to give everything a name? The scene cuts to Dan and Chris on the elevator as a trail of the Wolfman's blood is seen.
So that's blood?
I don't know. Taste it.
That's blood. Ah, gross.
314. Perfect. The scene cuts to the interior of the Wolfman's apartment, where the Wolfman howls in pain as Dan and Chris hear it. The full moon covering the Wolfman transforms back into Wally in his underwear. What kind of maniac shoots a guy in the butt with an arrow? Bunch of filthy animals in this town. Dan and Chris go down the elevator.
So I guess we need some more silver.
For what?
To kill the Wolfman.
Kill him?
Yeah, now that we know where he lives.
The guy scratches my car and you want to kill him?
Well, yeah, he's a menace.
Why are you, a psycho?
No, I just thought we were.
Dan covers his mouth. Shh. You've got some serious anger issues. You know they have books for that. Dan and Chris head to the garage where Wooly is parked, and Dan scratches his car with a key.
That's it. You keyed his car.
Yep, now we're even. He scratched my car, I scratched his.
We spent months on this. We steal from an archaeological dig. My car smells like coffee, and my great-great-grandfather's lucky silver dollar has been pounded flat and is now lodged in the right buttock of a were-creature. All so you could key his car!
Yeah. Want to hit Burger File?
No, I don't want to. What the? How could you? You know what Yeah, okay.
You're buying.
Oh, I'm glad that's over with. No more monsters.
The same skeleton with a cracked skull slowly pushing Chris with a hatchet, roaring ferociously, before getting hit by a truck. The scene then cuts to Wally heading downstairs to the garage, seeing his car scratched and howls in anger, ending the episode.
That's fun.
Oh my god. Oh, like, seriously.
This show is so funny.
Oh man, I still love that one line. Like, Dan, stop! That's a Yeti. Like, it gets me every time. Oh my goodness. I mean, like, oh man, I can't. And then the ending, like, wait, the only reason why you want to find him is to key his car? Yeah, he keyed my car. Alex, he scratched my car. I scratched his. Oh my god. Oh man, this was a great show. I still like the episode with the parenting because seriously, he tackled an issue with that. And I always love the titles are always like Dan versus parenting or the Wolfman or whatever. I wonder if there was ever an episode that was just called Dan versus whatever.
Oh god.
Yeah. Hey, I got an idea for another tier list for like next JesterCast.
What's up?
A candy tier list.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that quite a few times.
I didn't know that. I'm just going off of what I found on Distractable.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we did Halloween candy. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that was Halloween candy, and this is just just regular candy in general.
Yeah. Wait, Distractable. I thought the Game Grumps were the one that did that tier list, or did Markiplier also do it on Distractable?
They did for Halloween. It's like the candy tier list.
Okay.
I've been listening to a lot of their episodes, and my favorite episode has to be the episode titled "Naked." That one makes me laugh. That or the camping episode. That one I like because of Bob talking about his I think it was the title called "Out of the River and Into the Axe Murderer's Den." Basically, it was just like talking about his camping trip and how I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it. Definitely check it out.
All right.
But there's an animation of like from the episode Naked. It is hilarious as heck. And when Markiplier went to like Korea and went to their bathhouses with his cousin, oh my good lord.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop laughing.
I'm just gonna put this
Like-
here because apparently the entire the entire series for Dan versus is actually available for free, free on YouTube. And it's actually like it's authorized by YouTube, so it's legit.
Oh shit!
Oh my gosh.
So if you want to check it out,
Yeah.
man, definitely do.
Dan,
It's a funny show.
All right.
Dan versus the Salvation Army forces, the beach, George Washington, technology, the barber, art, Elise's Elise's parents. Oh my gosh, I gotta see that one. That one is gonna be good. Dan versus Dan.
Oh yeah, there was an episode where like a guy was like impersonating Dan.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna try and find that. Hang on a second.
I think
Here we go.
I think one of my personal favorite episodes
No.
is the Ye Old Shakespeare Dinner Theater.
Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
That one's pretty funny. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think Bob was talking about like when he went to a bachelor party, he went to a Russian bathhouse with his friends.
Russian bathhouse.
Yeah, apparently it's just strictly for men,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like it's very exclusive just for like men, and it's now I've actually seen this on Bizarre Foods with Andrew Zimmerman where he actually went to Russia and tried this out. And so basically it starts out like this. You sit in a sauna and just like get so warm and then you jump into a ice bath and you repeat this cycle a few times.
Huh. I don't know. That doesn't sound very healthy.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but that's actually very common.
Hmm.
But from what I know, uh, it's supposed to be kind of like, uh, for some reason, it's apparently relaxing. I don't know why. It's just how it is. But afterwards, after that's all done, apparently you then get some food. I'm not sure what kind of food. Like from what Bob has said, it was like steak. Like they all had like steak,
Ooh.
steak covered in garlic, lots of garlic.
That just sounds pretty good to me.
And then they had cigars. And the reason why I'm saying this is that they were all naked the entire time,
Ah, wait. You were
even
naked
eating
at
the
meat?
even eating the steak and having the cigars.
Huh.
I wish I was making that up, but I'm not.
I mean, I'm glad that they're all comfortable enough to do that, but not for me.
I am very well aware. I am very, very well aware of that. I mean, it is different from like the bathhouses that you would find in like Japan and Korea,
Right.
from what I know. Okay, I can't find the animated one, but I'm just gonna see if I can find like the actual story and see if you can. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, come on. To anyone listening to this, everyone knows what I'm talking about. It's basically his story about the bathhouse when, as he titles it, and then I was flipped over, and then he flipped me over.
Yeah, if you're confused by what we're talking about, just look up into YouTube "distractible bathhouse."
Yeah, it should be here. I mean, I'm finding Bob's, but I'm not finding Mark. Oh wait, God, here it is. I am dumb. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna post it,
Hmm.
and here you go. I mean, it's a funny story, and
All right, I will.
I think you check this out later.
All right.
Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, and actually, the reason why I wanted to do Dan versus today was not only because I found the script, I found it would be hilarious to do, but also because the creators of Dan versus are actually trying to get the show rebooted, and because apparently they weren't allowed the creative freedom that they could when it was on the hub. So they're trying to get butt up again so the show can be brought to its full potential. And if you haven't checked it out yet, I highly recommend checking it out and showing these guys the support they deserve because I want to see more of this show.
Actually, what's really interesting, they actually have Dan versus on HBO Max, I believe.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
And you know what that means?
What?
That means they can actually go to their full potential because I know HBO Max has like a lot of uncensored stuff, so I can see that happening.
oh yeah.
Yeah, and fingers crossed HBO Max doesn't go the route where the show gets canceled after one season. Looking at you. I know how you do, HBO Max.
Well, not just
Oh.
that, but remember like Netflix when they canceled Tuca and Birdie after the first season?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I thought Tuca already had a second season. They didn't?
Yeah, on Adult Swim.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, fun fact, a lot of shows that got rebooted after like maybe a couple seasons usually got their reboot from like another station. Like I know for example, like Family Guy was canceled after like maybe a couple seasons, was put on Adult Swim, and then boom, got more seasons later.
Yep.
Same thing with Futurama and all that.
Hmm.
Mm.
The channel that revives the show that shows the potential.
Yeah. And sometimes keep shows
Hmm.
going when they should really die.
Oh, that's right. That means April Fool's Day is coming, and you know that what that means for Adult Swim, right?
Oh boy.
Yep, everyone knows.
Yeah. And I got something very fun planned for 2 days after April Fool's Day because we can't stream on April Fool's.
Right, isn't that on a Saturday?
Yeah, it's gonna be on a Saturday
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll have fun when we record, but when it comes to Monday, we're going to be doing that thing that we talked about. The thing
The
that
thing.
involves the that.
Oh, for a
Ah.
second I thought we were gonna do like Cards Against Humanity. That would be fun. We'll save that for another time, though.
Yeah, because I still want to do that, because I still have that list. I want to go through the entire thing.
That would be fun. But wouldn't that actually be more appropriate for oh, hang on a second. Just type it in here. There we go. Wouldn't it be more appropriate for that day?
Nah, I got something better for that day.
Okay.
I'm sorry for anyone that's listening, but this has to stay a surprise, okay? Trust us.
This is
Yes.
a very need to know situation, and you lot don't need to know yet.
So, I think I mentioned this. I'm going to a convention in April.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to a furry convention.
Kel
Ah, okay.
Surprise.
Pardon?
I said Kel Surprise.
Ah, okay. I'll make sure to take lots of pictures. Oh, wait a minute. I think I still have that video of the last time I went when it was a dance competition. They always hold like a really cool dance competition at these things.
Hmm.
Oh, damn it. I don't have Nitro, so I can't. Stupid.
Hmm.
But, what are you gonna do?
Oh well.
Hey, I've actually got a question for you guys.
What's up?
So, okay, so I was actually, why do you think they always have to discontinue like the good candy when they're so popular?
Um,
Because I was
Mm,
going over I found like a video where they were talking about like discontinued candy, and I'm like, why discontinue them? They didn't hurt anybody. It was so fun.
I think it's more. I think most usually the reason why it happens is usually because of sales. Like they didn't do well at the time.
But even if the sales do well, they still sometimes yank the candy. I mean, not just that, but I mean, look at like certain foods. Like, I'm gonna bring it up. I think we all know Rick made it a big deal. The Szechuan sauce.
Well, I mean, that one, that one was just meant as a promotion for a movie.
right.
True, but still. I mean, come on. If it was that good, it could have been held over and just changed the name.
Maybe.
Yeah, but like
I still.
by that logic, that would mean that we should still have Ecto Cooler even after the Ghostbusters movies.
The what?
Yeah, the Ghostbusters movies.
No, no. What was that before the Ghostbusters movie?
The Ecto Cooler.
I don't think I've ever had that.
Oh, you missed out, girl. It was so good. It was that
What exactly is the Ecto Cooler?
It's one of the high C flavors. You know
yeah.
high C?
Oh, oh, high C. I haven't had high C since I was a kid. Back when
Oh.
it was still in the box.
Well, I had the pleasure of
That's the
having it.
thing.
I had the pleasure of having it when the 2016 Ghostbusters movie came out. You know, the one with all the women that was very divisive. And if you liked it,
Yeah,
you were betraying the original. If you didn't like it, you were sexist. Woo! Controversy.
yeah.
Where I stood, it was just like it's a movie. Why? Who gives a dick? It's a movie.
Right. Isn't it there just to like sell stuff
And
or at least
entertain.
entertain you?
Yeah, it's there to be entertaining and please audiences. And since it's not there, there to change the where the world as we know it.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of movies, there is one I am super excited to go see when it comes out.
Which one?
It's the Transformers Beast Wars movie.
Ooh, yeah, that one looks fun.
Yeah. I'm really impressed with how they designed the Transformers in this, especially how they stuck to the more the classic designs of them. And I
Yeah,
just really hope, but mostly I always look at like the director and how they present the characters. Because when it was the Bumblebee movie, I really liked the fact that they focused more on the robots. Because in the Michael Bay ones, it was all human, very little robot.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
Travis Knight did a pretty good job with Bumblebee in that.
Hmm.
well, I mean, it wasn't
I
just.
just have one.
I was,
Yeah, sorry, go ahead,
I was
Court.
gonna say it wasn't just the robots in the Michael Bay movies. It was also dead ass.
That's true. But there's just one thing I really, really wish that they would have done in Beast Wars
Hmm.
or Rise of the Beast. I'm sorry, not. I'm thinking of the CGI cartoon back in the day. Rise of the Beast. I just wish they would bring in Jazz, like
Hmm.
the Autobot Jazz. We saw him in the first Michael Bay movie, and sadly he was killed in that one. It's too.
Yeah,
It
right.
was made in 2007. People, I'm not giving any. It's not a spoiler since everyone's seen it already. I'm just saying. I would love to see them give Jazz a new look, like they did for like all the other Transformers in the Bumblebee movie. I screamed like a fangirl, like a true fangirl, when I saw the G1 style Transformers in the Bumblebee movie. I'm like, I was naming off characters: Brawn, RC, Ratchet, Wheeljack, and everything. I was like just going crazy.
Mm.
Come on, we all know that feeling.
Oh yeah, no, we do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and of course, hearing B's original name is B127, and hearing and actually seeing how he lost his voice box was actually a little more refreshing and a little more and in my opinion, far more believable than like what they had for the Michael Bay movies.
Yeah, what did they say for the Michael Bay movies? Was it an injury or was it like just something that happened on his way over?
I don't even know anymore.
I forgot already.
Ratchet said in the first movie it was damaged in battle. Another
Oh,
time, it's like it was ripped out of his throat. But and even then, it's like it's so it's so inconcise. It's not. It's there's no steady flow.
Yeah.
hmm.
Also, I have a question that just popped in my brain after you brought up the spoilers.
Yeah.
It's kind of a funny question, actually. If you've never seen the movie and you never care to see the movie, and a movie like you just don't give a shit, can you still call it a spoiler? I mean, nothing's really spoiled if you don't care.
I honestly, it depends on who's around you. If it's by yourself, then no. If you've got other people around you, then yes.
Hmm.
That's my opinion, at least. Like, if you're by yourself talking about the movie with like someone who has seen it, then it's not really a spoiler. But if you got other people around you who haven't seen it, then I would consider it a spoiler.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, I mean that's the question.
Especially if you got people.
Well, I mean that's the question though. And though, if you have other people around you who haven't seen it and they don't want to see it, can you still call it a spoiler?
I don't think so.
I suppose not. If they don't really
If
care.
anything, it might. If anything, you could tell them all kinds of stuff to convince them to go see it and like, oh yeah, there's this one scene where so and so does this and that, and you could either be telling the truth or lying. The only way the only way they find out is if they go see the movie. But to be serious, if they know they don't want to see the movie and they really don't care, I don't really think it's spoilers.
Yeah. Also, the
Hmm.
what you said just reminds me of all the comments I've seen after when I first saw the live action Little Mermaid trailer. Like all the comments were things like I love the part where Ariel says it's mermaiden time and type like all these jokes to other
What?
movies.
It's
It's basically them goofing around and rather quoting things from other movies and movies that didn't even happen in the trailer. And just to be just as a joke of how much it's like I love the part where Ursula says, "Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads."
oh. Oh, okay. But speaking of the new live action Little Mermaid, I will say I am looking forward to listening to the music because I do like Rihanna's voice. I want to
Hmm.
see what she does with the songs.
That's not Rihanna though. That's Holly Bailey.
That's really?
Yeah.
Really? Huh.
I thought it was Rihanna.
No, Holly
Huh.
Bailey plays Ariel.
I mean, it would have made more sense if Rihanna was singing.
Yeah, I would honestly would have preferred Rihanna as Ariel, to be honest.
Would you think Beyonce could play Ariel?
They already had her
Hmm.
as Nala. And
That's
Oh, right.
true.
yeah,
Yeah.
and she wasn't even that great in
But I
that.
would love, though, I would really like to hear Beyonce sing part of your world, or at least the reprise of it.
Mm,
I think we all have that one artist you want to hear sing that one particular song.
yeah,
Hmm.
but I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I just do not have high hopes for this movie. I mean, as I am pertaining to who they have cast as Ariel, like I'm fine with black women playing white characters. I've been fine with that for ages. No, my problem with is the fact that this is gonna be a squander opportunity because I know how Disney does these live action remakes. Live action Ariel is gonna basically be the same as live action Belle, live action Nala, live action Cinderella, live action any of them.
Yeah,
I know how this is going to go. It's gonna have the exact same thing and teach you the exact same moral. Be born perfect and teach the world they're wrong.
right. But even in the original Little Mermaid's, what am I? The original Mermaid story, even then, it's like, really? You're gonna go with that? I mean, come on. I don't know. It's just really, really weird to me how they're trying to seriously go back to the old Renaissance days, and I mean, come on,
You're trying too hard.
way too hard.
Yeah, it's like
And
these movies are classics and trying to recapture that and that just seems it seems pointless because
arbitrary.
yeah, yeah, not only
Right.
arbitrary but also extremely convoluted.
I mean, I get you want to put in like you want to use like the new technology, and that's great, but do something original. Or at least like I know these are probably not like the greatest examples, but at least they were on the right track. I'm talking about like Tangled and all that. At least go back to some of those classic stories and like see where it goes.
Yeah, like if you
Or
want
think outside the box.
if you want to make a live action fairy tale, that's fine. But do one you've never done before. There's millions of fairy tales you haven't touched yet. And yeah, we're still waiting for a Little Red Riding Hood movie.
Or even like the Swan Princess.
I think Warner
I
Brothers.
know there's yeah, the Warner Brothers, or at least make your own version.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's like hundreds of variations of this story
yeah. Or
that is not copyrighted.
or if what you're trying to do is do something a bit more adult, why not try and tackle Bluebeard?
Ooh, that's a good one.
A
That's
Disney
it.
a Disney
That would
Bluebeard
actually
movie.
be great for like a Halloween story.
Yeah.
It would.
So
Or even like go back to like your like the old Rise or something. Like do something like you did like for Tomorrowland or I don't know, just something. Heck, even like Saving Mr. Banks, where you talk about the history of like you saw the history of how Mary Poppins was made.
yeah, that was
Ah.
great.
That was a wonderful story, and you got to see like a little bit of Disney in the past. Like, hell, do something that was like the story of Winnie the Pooh. Like, you know how that came to be.
Yeah, or even better. In fact, this just popped in my head, and this would be an amazing movie to see. And see, have a movie where we see the people in charge of Disney during the Dark Ages and what pulled them back into the Renaissance.
Right,
I would
thank
like to
you.
see the whole process behind that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would love to see like the history, like who these people were, like how they overcame struggles, like a documentary movie. I want to learn about like more about Disney and his like how he handled things in the past.
yes, Disney. We want to be a part of your world. We don't want to see part of your world.
I know we're standing on a soapbox with this, but that's we have a right to say something. A lot of us grew up with these movies. A good chunk of this is our childhood.
Hmm.
Yeah, and like I know
Heck,
I know I've ranted and rambled about live action remakes so many times on this show. Like I even did an entire tier list where it was just me pretty much ranting for 3 hours. But that's only because
oh yeah,
but that's only because I know Disney can do better. I have seen them do better. And to see them just throw other money into these movies where they're clearly not trying, it hurts my heart. It really hurts.
right. But I will say Disney is doing great with some of their shows, like, you know, Owl House and Amphibia. Those are good.
Hmm.
Yeah, and
But
more
in my opinion, you're right, Ford. They could do better.
yeah.
And they really shouldn't be relying on the old stuff. Yeah, the old stuff was great. But don't go back and try to rehash it with a live action skin. What you need to do is look back and see what made it work.
Yes, absolutely.
And this is actually something I tell a lot of my friends who are either artists or writers. What made one story work in the past could work in the future. Just don't use the same lines. Find something original, something new, something that, I don't know, maybe you should go out and find like new talent. Like go out and find new people to bring into the workforce, like into your world to see if they can like liven it up.
Yeah, absolutely. And like that's a practice that I take every day. Then this is speaking from personal experience. I've mentioned multiple times in the show that I have my own animation company. I handle a lot of what goes on in our productions. And the stories that we come up with, we do what we can to make sure that we don't rehash all the same elements. Like um one idea that we have is um Colors of the Rainbow. Now, with that show, um, yes, a lot of the elements for this show were inspired by Hazbin Hotel. Stuff like the art style, the fact that all the main characters are LGBT, so forth. But that doesn't make it a carbon copy of the show. There are a lot of things that make it different. Like it's not set in hell for one, and when the colors are a lot more vibrant. But the writing is a lot tamer than that should like when we're doing adult writing, but it's not adult in the fact that we say the fuck word a lot. But in fact, we never use the fuck word, um, or sexual reference or anything like that. We do adult in the way that we use mature themes and stories, and that's what we focus on. We don't so while you can see how the shows are similar, you can also see how they're different.
Right. That's a good point. And a lot of people often mistake the whole idea of mature writing is like, oh, mature, you're gonna talk about body parts and all that. No, when people say mature, it means it often means that these are topics that only people who are older can really understand.
Hmm.
Like, you know how going a lot of us go through depression, and that's a mature topic to talk about. Or even talking about like financial hardships and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
absolutely. And in the case of Colors of the Rainbow, one of the themes that we explore is abandonment.
Thank you. That's a really good topic right there, too. A lot of people deal with that kind of trauma or hardship in their life.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't take this for the second. Don't take this for a second that we're dissing on Viv. We are so proud of what she's doing, and we cannot wait for when Hasbro Tongue comes out. We are simply giving our thoughts we're trying to make a point here.
Right. She she and her team do a wonderful job in tackling both comedy with both a, I guess what I call it, a slapstick mature humor, and that's like, the whole typical stuff that you don't want to say around a kid thing. But at the same time, they aren't afraid to tackle serious issues of abandonment, trying to work through a problem in a mature way. And you can look at Helva Boss for a lot of that, too. Heck, Lululand episode 2, that has Stolas and his daughter actually having a serious conversation. And that you could consider is like mature.
Yeah, same with what they've been doing with the second season, with episode three and episode one, when there are a lot of themes of domestic and physical abuse.
Yes, thank you very much. That's exactly what we're talking about. when we're talking about mature content, we are talking about things that is hard to describe but is universally felt.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is and this is what we're trying to talk about with Disney here. A lot of the times they just want to use the same skin or the same outline for stories over and over again. And this is the part that I'm pretty sure they're gonna probably do this sometime in the future. And or I know you're not gonna like it, but yep, it's oh bye Jack. And this is a serious issue I have here is that a lot of the times they are probably going to do this. They're going to make a live action version of Snow White sometime in the future. Mark my words, they're going to do it.
Oh, I know they're gonna do it. I read somewhere that they definitely have plans to do so.
It's just honestly, they really just need to stop and take a step back. You don't need to keep doing the live action. I mean, if you want to do live action, good. Just do something different.
Thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
It's sorry, it's just that it's hard to get like this stuff out into the open sometimes and get like that intellectual conversation going.
Yeah, absolutely. Uh,
So how far are we in the stream?
uh, we are 23 minutes past the deadline.
All right, let's start wrapping up.
Yeah, let's start wrapping up. Okay, so Chak had to take off, but if you want to check him out, his YouTube channel is Chakatek8, and you can also find his website chakaryvo.com. He's a voice actor and he does song covers on his YouTube channel. He's an amazing guy. Please check him out. I am the Court Jester. You can find me at CourtJesterVA on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. You can also find my anime mentioned earlier, Court Jester Productions, on YouTube, Court Space Jester Space Productions, and on Twitter because the company also has um a Twitter at Corchester Pro. Production is currently on hold at the moment as we are trying to work on gathering funds. I'm currently working on finding a job, but if you want to support the company, you can check out our Patreon, which is on our YouTube channel, and you can also find our website. The link is in our Twitter. And yeah, we make some amazing stuff. And make sure to check out the Let's Play series that we've started on the channel recently. Our YouTube channel, not the animation YouTube channel. We've been playing a few games, and we plan to play a lot more. So yeah, check it out. We put a lot of work into it, and we hope you enjoy.
Hi everybody, this is Swetsuki. It was nice talking to all of you. You can find me on Archive of Our Own at SW124 or on Tumblr at SW124 if you want to discuss more about writing or anything else. Again, as Core has mentioned, there is where we play games. I am not the only. There are many other talented voice actors and actresses that also play. Please come check it out. And
Thank you all so much for watching. Next week we will be doing a very special belated April Fool's stream. It will be a lot of fun, and I can't wait for you to see what we got planned. So until then, thank you so much for watching. We will see you all next month.